Okay, Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom. More praise God to the Most High, MASHAYACH. So don't mind my eyes, because I have a monitor behind me, so I'm on a certain angle, so I may not be looking directly into the camera, but I'll be addressing, the murders, the killings of Black men and Black women in this country over the past 30, 40 years. Okay. And these are just the murders, okay, and the killings by the hands of race police, right? Racist police officers that is shooting down Black men and Black women across the country for decades, right? So if you watch brothers teach out there in the highways and byways, they always talk about police brutality. They talk about, and they throw names out there. And some of us don't know these names. We don't know who these people are. We don't know the history behind these people. All right. So I have compiled a list of names was given to me. And so we're going to review this list of names, okay, of brothers and sisters, children, men, women, children being murdered by the hands of those that's supposed to be protecting and serving the communities throughout the United States of America. Okay, right? So this is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? This is on my part as well. So, I'm getting more familiar with these various cases around the country and throughout the past 30 to 40 years, okay, of police brutality towards African Americans, so-called African Americans, so-called Black people, which you are the children of Israel. If you see behind me, you see your history, okay? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, all right? It's just modern warfare, modern slavery. Shalom, Prince. Shalom, Negro. Oh, praise. That makes me laugh. That tickles me that I see people, they mimic how I say certain things. It's all good. All praise God to the Most High, man. I just be trying to be genuine, be a little funny at the same time. So let's take a ride, man. Let's take a ride, man. I'm gonna share the screen. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna go through this, man. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to get your pens out, pads, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's to keep track of names. You know what I'm saying? But you have the video, so it's all good. So I'm gonna go here. This was sent to me earlier by my Yasha, right? My Isha, right? And so I want to expand on it and wait till it load up because I got a lot of things on the computer, okay? And so, things gonna take its natural course. Maybe I could just pull it up in another window so I have to take forever to do this. All right, let me see. Let me just be more patient. But anyway, all praise and glory to the Most High, MASHAYACH. I hope all the brothers and sisters are safe in your respective cities. Okay, so here we have a list, and here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going across, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 going down. So if anybody knows the multiplication table, we have 6 across, 4 lines going down, 6, 12, 18, 24. But there is way more people that we're going to go through in this list today. Okay. All right. So we're going to go up to the top and see what this brother David LaForest put together here. Okay. So he has here unarmed and dead. Okay. Unarmed and dead. All right. And I have a great list here. You see what I'm saying? Those of you that are really in that revolutionary mindset, they love their people, they tired of the murders, you know what I'm saying, that's happening to our people out here. So let's get familiar with some of our family members that have been brutally murdered and killed in this place, Babylon the Great, okay? So we have unarmed and dead. Trayvon Martin, of course, on the top of the list right now, walking home with iced tea and Skittles, shot by shot by George Zimmerman, spelled Zimmerman, who was found not guilty. Okay, so let's see what the news have reported concerning that. We're gonna go here and we're gonna share the screen. Okay, all right. Make sure that this is being broadcast from. Nope, I don't want it to broadcast from there. Here. Okay, so let's look at this right quick. Okay, let's look at this. Turn up the volume. Volume is 100.
Now to the Trayvon Martin case, the newly released video and eyewitness reports about the struggle in the moments before that gunshot rang out. ABC's Matt Gutman has been analyzing this new evidence all day.
A first look at how that fateful night began for Trayvon Martin, buying Skittles and iced tea at the 7-Eleven. And tonight, police recordings where, for the first time, we hear eyewitnesses describe Zimmerman's behavior in the seconds after the shooting.
The guy had his hands in the air saying, "The gun's on the ground. I shot this guy in self-defense."
To another witness, Zimmerman seemed dazed.
Looks like he just got his butt whooped. I'm not shocked, but like he's just getting up, just basically getting up from a fight.
Zimmerman then spoke to that witness, who characterized him as oddly matter-of-fact.
Not like he was shocked or anything. Not like, I can't believe I just shot someone. It was more like, just tell my wife I shot somebody. Like it was nothing.
The prosecution has hours of recordings like these, hundreds of pages of documents, but lost to history the 80 seconds after Zimmerman told the 911 operator he was following Martin.
Are you following him? Yeah. Okay, we don't need you to do that.
And the first calls from neighbors reporting a fight.
The guy yelling help. Oh my God.
Hurry up, they're right outside my house.
From what I've heard, there is no eyewitness to it. There's no videotape of it. There may be some audio.
I was in the island of Patmos 2013, 2014 when this case happened. And I watched the whole thing. It was like a Netflix series. Okay? This guy right here, something else.
Inferences that we'll see.
And that hits at the heart of this case. It could all hinge on what happened in those missing 80 seconds.
We don't know for certain who approached who. We don't know for certain who provoked it.
Now, Sanford police, Diane, continue to insist that it was Zimmerman who started the fight that night, and that's what the prosecution is going to have to prove in order to win a conviction.
Okay. How many of you guys remember that case? Okay. How many of you followed that case? You see what I'm saying? How many of you followed the case? All right. You see what I'm saying? I know I followed the case extensively, man. It was like a Netflix series, man. It was like Prison Break. It was like, you know, Sons of Anarchy. It was like whatever, you know, series you like. Like I just finished watching, I can't remember what I finished watching this night. That's something I get back to you. But Skittles, y'all. Skittles. Teenager, young man. Skittles and a soda. You die from some overzealous heathen. Okay? They try to say he's Hispanic or whatever the case is, but yeah, he's a heathen. Okay? You see what I'm saying? All right? That's what your life is worth, black man. Skittles. All right? So that's Trayvon Martin, which that's a big case. A lot of controversy happened because of it. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it moving. We have, and guess what? He was found not guilty. Okay? He's found not guilty. Okay, let me get back to share screen. Hold on 1 second. Let me get back to the share screen. So that's Zechariah 11:5. Okay? And let me just get that scripture. Let me get that scripture right quick. Let me get that scripture to set the tone, right? So we can see if the Bible is truly prophesying, you know, the demise of the nation of Israel. Let's get that. All right. Zechariah 11:5. It reads, I'll start with 4. Thus saith Yahweh, my power feed the flock of the slaughter. So our job is to feed the flock, which is Israel, the flock of the slaughter. Our people are being slaughtered. You brothers proclaim to be the apostles, the ambassadors, the teachers, the prophets. You see what I'm saying? The bishops, the deacons, the evangelists, the ministers. And as these events happen all across the country, are we as a nation of prophets, teachers, apostles, evangelists, ambassadors, this, that, and third, whatever you want to call it, are we representing, are we on the front line when these events happen to our people? That's the question. Okay? That's the question. Right? You know, we have a whole lot of Facebookalites out there that do a whole lot of talking, but they nowhere to be found, you know what I'm saying, in the highways and byways. Like, you know, hey, some of us is getting up in age and some of us can basically retire, coming into our eldership. You know what I'm saying? We can parlay and chill. Who's going to take the torch and keep it moving? You see what I'm saying? Not trying to be an excuse alike now. But I'm just jogging your brain, man. You see what I'm saying? Okay. It says 5, whose possessors. See, we are in possession of who? Those that slain us, the slayer. Whose possessors slay them. Right? And we're gonna see a whole bunch of murder, a whole bunch of slaying happening, and hold themselves not guilty. And these are the majority of the verdicts when it comes down to black men and women being shot down brutally by the hands of those that are sworn in to protect the United States citizens, right? In their particular states, right? And they that sell them, we were sold. You see the backdrop? We were sold over here in cargo slave ships, right? Right? See, the European sold us, right? The African man helped sell us. You don't see Africans getting shot down and gunned down in the streets of America. You see what I'm saying? But everybody want to go back to Africa. Okay, why is it we are the ones that's getting slaved? And in the case of the all Negroes, I have to say this too. It's not, I will do another class, a follow-up class upon concerning the murder of Hispanics by hands of police. But right now, we're talking about the so-called African-American man. But let's be YAHAWAH for him. So that's it. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them, and we've got a lot of sellouts, so-called false leaders, Al Sharptongue and all these different people. Blessed be YAHAWAH, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. These people that pop up out of nowhere and claim they stand and being a voice of the people, they are sellouts. They have compromised their own people for gain. Okay? All right? Straight like that, man. It's time for a new revolution. It's time for new leadership to step up, man. That's not going to be attached to this wicked system called the United States of America. Okay? So now we're going to go and look at the next profile here. We got Keith Scott sitting in car reading, shot by police. And it says, who was not charged. So let's go here. We're going to click off that. We're going to go to Keith Scott. Let's see what this is about, y'all.
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. He has no weapon. He has no weapon.
I believe this is his mother.
Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. He didn't do anything. He doesn't have a gun. He has a TBI. He's not going to do anything to you guys. He just took his medicine.
Look at these damn devils.
Keith, don't let them break the windows. Come on out the car. Keith, don't do it. Keith, get out the car. Keith, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Keith.
Look at this, what our black women gotta go through. Look at this shit.
He better not be fucking dead. watch. He better not be dead. I'm not gonna come near you. I'm gonna record though. I'm not coming near you. I'm gonna record though. He better be alive because I'm coming. You better be alive out of that.
There's a black man right there. There's a black man right there.
He's a police officer that shot my husband, and he better live.
Oh, that's the husband. That's the wife.
Because he didn't do nothing to them. Ain't nobody touch nobody, so they all good. I know he better live. I know he better live. How about that? I'm not coming to you guys, but he better live. He better live. Y'all hear this and you see this, right? He better live. He better live. I swear he better live. Yep. He better live. He better fucking live. He better live. Where is... He better fucking live, and I can't even leave the damn... I ain't going nowhere. I'm in the same damn spot.
The black man right there, he didn't try to intercede. He didn't try to go talk to the brother.
Y'all call an ambulance?
What kind of fucking police officer are you, man?
News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here. And click on any of the videos over here. Watch the
hell up, man.
Show highlights.
Murder. Murder. Murder, y'all. Keith Scott's wife recorded a Charlotte shooting. Okay? And what did it says here? It says, sitting in car reading, shot by police officer who was not charged. Okay? So let me see. Let me just click on this right here. Do a little bit more digging here. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let's just go here for a minute. This brother here, man. Hold up. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google right quick. Okay. What it says here. Keith Lamont Scott, a 43-year-old African-American man, was fatally shot on September 20th, 2016 in Charlotte, North Carolina, United States by Brentley Benson. There you go, him and his wife died September 20th, 2016 at Atrium Health Carolina Medical Center. His wife is still alive. There you go. All right, another murder. Another murder. Okay? And another Zechariah 11:5, who possesses slay them and they're not charged, who possesses slay them and hold themselves not guilty. There you go. There you go, right here. We're going to see how many, we got two already. Two already. Okay? Two already. Who we got next? Atatiana Jefferson, looking out her window, shot by a police officer who is still under indictment for murder. Let's go look at this here. Let's look at this right here.
Grief and outrage in Texas after a white police officer fatally shot an African-American woman inside her own home.
How you in your home? This like the sister Breonna Taylor, we're going to get to later. Inside your own home. You ain't safe in your own home. You ain't safe going to the store to get some Skittles and a soda as a young man. You ain't safe to read a book in your own car, at your own residence. You're not safe in your home.
That officer has now resigned and may soon face charges. Brian Todd is on the story for us. So Brian, give us the latest. Well, tonight the Fort Worth police are profusely apologizing to the family.
Texas, good old Texas.
Tatiana Jefferson saying basically they don't know why this officer did what he did. The police are promising a full investigation tonight, which the victim's family basically has no trust in. Today, the interim Fort Worth police chief identified the officer who allegedly shot and killed Tatiana Jefferson as Aaron Dean, who he said had only been on the beat for a year and a half. The chief said Officer Dean resigned today from the force and now faces criminal charges.
None of this information can ease the pain of Tatiana's family. It shows the community that we take these incidents seriously.
On police body cam video, an officer is seen approaching a door of Jefferson's home in Fort Worth. The screen door is closed, the solid door is open, and the lights are on inside. The officer walks the perimeter of the house. Then, as he approaches a window,
Put your hands up! Show me your hands up!
The officer had fired within only a couple of seconds after shouting his verbal command.
Are you serious? Are you serious? You just walk up somebody's house and shoot through a window. This could be any one of us, any one of you that's watching this video. And this is our sister, Black woman, a princess, Sarah.
And never did he identify.
No, this is not new news. This is a refresher to jog your memory, man. Because you people continuously go to sleep.
By himself as police. Tatiana Jefferson, 28 years old.
28 years old, man. 28 years old. 28 years old, man. That means she was born at this time, you know what I'm saying? It was a few years ago, a couple years ago. 28 years old. She was probably born in the 1990s or late 80s. 28 years old, died. Nice looking sister, everything. Not to say that if she's not a nice looking sister that they can shoot her. But 28 years old, man. I'm 20 years on top of that. She's gone. Shot through a fucking window by some fucking dumbass, rookie ass, racist, stupid, gun trigger ass fucking white boy. It's the truth. Don't get mad because it's the truth. It's the truth. It's not racism. It's the truth. Because I'll tell you the truth, I'll become your enemy, of course.
Died on the spot.
Died on the spot. Just imagine you go look out your window and you see a flashlight coming through your window, and she probably trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, and all of a sudden, she just, wow, gone. And you black men, you don't give a shit about the murder of your sister. You don't. I don't think there was an uprising up in Waco, Texas, whatever, fuck ever this place was at. For this sister. For the murder of this woman. Young woman. Just coming in her prime of her life.
In her bedroom, early Saturday morning.
In her bedroom. You should feel safe in your bedroom. We can't even feel safe in our bedroom. We can't feel safe going to the store for Skittles and a soda. Right? We can't feel safe in reading a book in our car next to our residence. And you can't feel safe in your own home, in your bedroom.
Tonight, her devastated family is demanding justice and accountability.
This man murdered someone. He should be arrested.
The Fort Worth police are coming under enormous scrutiny tonight, in part because they're conducting their own investigation into Jefferson's death.
How the criminal is going to investigate their own criminality. That's unjust right there from the start. There should be outside entities that's not affiliated with the Fort Worth, Texas organization. They should not, that should never happen. Because we know the system is unjust.
Jefferson's family and their representatives say they
look at our people, man. Look at our people. Our people don't even know that you're under a curse. Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26. James the 9th chapter. Look at our people. They look like an organized family. They all look alike. They look like they all crazy or nothing. Look at that. Look at our people.
Trust in that.
They just made common sense mistakes. They passed an open door. They failed to announce themselves. They passed a second open door. They failed to announce themselves.
Right. Great. They going by doors. They're not knocking on the door. They're looking to kill somebody. They are looking to murder.
They creeped around the back of the apartment and entered a closed gate.
All praise.
Have asked the FBI to review the shooting for possible civil rights violations.
FBI.
The dispatch, which sent officers to the scene, wasn't even from an emergency 911 call. It was from a neighbor concerned for Tatiana Jefferson's safety.
Wow, so there's a neighbor called for her safety, and then she ended up getting murdered by the sword of the Most High, by this wicked system. Ain't that something?
This was a ramp.
So I know that sounds like a black man. I know that he is having nightmares for him even making that call. See, that's why we supposed to protect and serve and police our own community, black men around the country. If you don't hear anything, you need to stand up and defend, protect, and serve and patrol your own cities, your own communities, your own blocks. It's time for a change. And we're not talking about Obama. Wake the hell up. The scripture tell you in Romans 13th chapter. Wake up out of sleep.
Tempo approach to essentially what should have been a wellness check just to see if everything was okay in the residence.
Now, that concerned neighbor, James Smith, is distraught. I feel guilty.
And I haven't seen this video. I haven't seen the brother yet. Ain't that some shit? Your brother James Smith.
Because had I not called my neighbor was alive. Fort Worth police initially said the officer perceived a threat inside the house, but police are being roundly criticized for releasing this photo in the hours immediately after the shooting, a still frame of what they say was a gun in Jefferson's bedroom.
You see, these damn people, man, they would do anything. The scripture says in Job 13:4, ye are forgers of lies. Forgers of lies, man. You will find any way to escape the damn judgment you supposed to receive. But you will not escape the final judgment.
In hindsight, it was a bad thing to do. I think it was to show that there was a weapon involved.
What?
Police have not said if Tatiana Jefferson was holding the gun when the officers approached.
By the way, it's perfectly legal for somebody to possess a firearm in their home in Fort Worth, Texas. She has a right to protect her own home from what she probably thought were burglars in the backyard.
Fort Worth police say the officer in question is not cooperating with investigators at the moment. The chief said the officer resigned before he was eligible to cooperate, that he was given his administrative warning on Sunday, and based on their rules, he cannot be questioned for 48 hours after that.
You see how they have a rule to help the criminal, right? That's a part of this system. You see what I'm saying? He can resign, and you don't have to answer questions for 48 hours. They can get him prepared, get him set up, get him a lawyer, get him this, that, third, GoFundMe pages and every damn thing. This is the privilege of Esau. And you simple Hebrews out there to claim that the so-called European is not Edom is ridiculous. Nobody lived by the sword better than the so-called European.
CNN has tried to reach Officer Aaron Dean for comment and has tried to contact possible police representatives for him. We have not heard back.
There you go, brothers and sisters. Another murder. Sister, this time in her own home, getting killed. Right? Let's go here. Who else we got on the list? Who is still under indictment for murder? Jonathan Farrell, asking for help after auto accident, shot 12 times for the 12 tribes, by police. Case ended in a mistrial. They threw it out. The cop walked. Let's see what's going on with this. Here we go. Unarmed man. Let's get it.
A police officer who shot and killed an unarmed black man looking for help after a car accident. The officer charges.
So you in a car accident, you're looking for help. Skittles, soda, reading a book, in your own car, at your own residence, in your own house, in your own bedroom. Now you need help. Traffic accident. Look at the young brother. Look at this brother.
Good morning. The victim, a former college athlete who had moved to the area to be closer to his fiance. During this trial, the jury is expected to finally see the telling dash cam video, which has never been released to the public.
Hey, he doing what the scripture says. Man leave his father, country, and land to be with his woman and all that. Right? Athlete, strong brother.
2013.
4 shots in reckless succession when Jonathan is taken away.
During opening statements Monday, prosecutors saying the officer, who is white, used excessive
Officers who?
force in shooting the unarmed African-American 24-year-old 10 times.
24 years old, 10 times. Student athlete. Done made money for Florida Gators. I think that was the Florida Gators. Made money for them. I mean,
police say Farrell had just crashed.
You brothers talking about playing basketball. You young black men need to stop. Put the fucking basketball down. Put the fucking basketball down. Put the fucking football down, the baseball down. Put all that shit down. It's time for you to learn how to protect yourself, your women, and children. It's time to learn how to be skillful in the art of war. You play Call of Duty, it's not real. Let's do it the right way. It's ridiculous, man.
His car when he went to a nearby home for help at 2:30 in the morning.
So he went by to a neighborhood house to get help. We supposed to, Martin Luther King made a dream. We should all be equal, holding hands and everything. Right? That's the dream. We celebrate this every year. That little black boy, little white girls will hold hands and love each other and love and love, love, love. And we going to be one nation under God and liberty and justice for all. Well, he go down and go to his neighbor. The scripture talks about the Bible, the Christian America, the Christian so-called society. Love thy neighbor. I love you is what they tell you. That's what they tell you. It says, love not the word and in tongue, but in deed and truth. Let's see what's going on. All around. The white woman, obviously.
On the stand explaining she thought he was trying.
I didn't even know if it was a white woman or not. I just knew it was a white woman. I just knew it. Rosewood, the whore that was screwing, committing adultery on her husband, blamed the black man. He's trying to break in. These people are so fucking afraid of you. They're afraid of you, but you're afraid of them. But they're afraid of you. Obadiah 1:10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame should cover thee, and thou should be cut off forever. These people are ashamed for what their forefathers did. They are afraid of you, black man. Spiritually, they are guilty, man. But the most I put a spirit of trembling on you, man. We trying to take that spirit of trembling off you. Come back to YAHAWAH. Come back to a MASHAYACH. Come back to who you are.
Young child and was terrified.
Terrified. Look at this. Look at this. The on cry, I am so terrified and scared of the black man. I'm sure you play football, see a little size on him, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm so terrified of the black man. So he's trying to break in and get my white kwaba. He's going to put his big black snake up in me's thigh and probably try to rape my child as well. The black man, he's so evil. I don't know. He have a cell phone battery dead. I don't know.
Farrell's fiance testified he wasn't an aggressive person. The defense painting a different picture.
She looks like a black woman. It's a light-skinned sister.
Claiming earlier that day, Farrell argued with his fiance, smoked marijuana, and that when police responded, he charged them his own bad choices leading to his death.
This case is not about race. It never was.
Let me go back and hear that again. Wait a minute. Let me go back. I'm at the, let me go back.
Testified he wasn't an aggressive person. The defense painting a different picture, claiming earlier that day, Farrell argued with his fiance, smoked marijuana, and that when police responded, he charged them his own bad choices leading to his death.
Police responded, they charge. So because he argued with his woman, what people do all day long. Everybody argue. I don't give a damn who you are. If you're in a relationship, you argue. Spare me the bullshit. Negroes is smoking weed in the truth. And the Bible says don't smoke. There's no scripture that said you can smoke. There's no scripture that said you can smoke. There is no scripture that said you smoke. YAHAWASHI didn't smoke nothing. Show me a scripture where YAHAWASHI smoked a cigarette. Show me the scripture the Most High smoked some weed. Show me. But America said you niggas can smoke. And you niggas smoke. The white man. So now, when he gun your dumb ass down, he can say your ass is smoking weed. Oh, let's legalize weed. Legalize it, but you high. So, as soon as you wake up in the morning, that's some good shit. The last fucking thing you do at night. So how they try to picture this brother? Domestic violence? Let's go.
Claiming earlier that day, Farrell argued with his fiance.
So domestic violence, whatever, arguing, verbal abuse, smoking weed, smoking drugs, using drugs. You know they try. You niggas, you so happy they trying to fool you, say they legalize it so you can be justified getting high, destroying your respiratory system. But go ahead.
And that when police responded, he charged them.
So now he charged him because he's angry about his woman. He high on fucking drugs. You see what I'm saying? And so now he bugging out. He ready to fight the cops now. There you go. His own bad choice. And that's a black man up there being a damn prosecuting attorney. I hope that's not the goddamn case. Because that's sick. Oh, let me go back a little bit with this nigga.
He wasn't an aggressive person. The defense painted a different picture, claiming earlier that day, Farrell argued with his fiance, smoked marijuana.
So the black man defending the white people, the cops? I don't get it.
And that when police responded, he charged them his own bad choices leading to his death.
This case is not about race. It never was.
Eric has pleaded not guilty. If convicted, he faces 3 to 11 years in prison. He's been on unpaid suspension since the shooting. Amy?
That's it.
Hey, Lauren, thanks so much.
That's it. That's it. Boy, wow. A Negro life is only worth 3 to 11 years. 3 to 11 years. If you're 20, you're 30. You're out when you're 30. Ridiculous, man. Let's go. Let's get some more. Right, so we went through this guy here. We asked for Jonathan Farrell was here. Now we're going to go to Jordan Edwards riding in a car, shot in the back. Oh, automatic, you're supposed to be done. Shot in the back of the head by a police officer who was found guilty of murder. Okay. So we got one case here thus far where somebody was found guilty of murder. We got a mistrial, still on the indictment, was not charged, who was not found guilty. Right here with Jonathan Edwards was found guilty of murder, shot in the back of the head. Y'all see that? Let's go see. Let's see this clip right here.
We're following another big story out of Texas. A police.
There we go again. Texas. You niggas want to run to Texas all day. How do you, brother? I'm going to go to Texas. I'm going to go to Texas. Yeah, okay. Texas world. And this is a child, a young man, an adolescent. Maybe that's why he really probably got charged. But let's see if this is a pattern or not. He was an honor student, not a thug, not a gangster, a gang member, a damn drug addict, whatever the case is. Chilling with his peoples, as young people do. Look at this goddamn red Nizex.
Police officer facing murder charges for killing a 15-year-old honor student. The officer now out of jail after posting bond.
Hey, charge is great, but it's been 47 years since the state of Texas had a conviction for murder of a law enforcement officer. So the family's in it for the.
Wait a minute. They said been how many years? Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let me go back a little bit. They said it's been 47 years.
Hey, charge is great.
So 47 years up to this case, not one police officer was ever charged and convicted. Ain't that some shit to this motherfucker right here?
Those charges coming just
They
hours before the family of Jordan Edwards buried the football standout. His two brothers.
He's a young football standout. Look at him. Look at him. This is the young black man do. See, it's our responsibility to change our young men fucking mindset, man, because they doing everything for the white man. Right? I used to play ball. That's what my dream, that's what my aspiration, man. Because I had no father that was revolutionary. He wasn't focused like that. Man, we doing a disservice to our nation, man. You men, man, y'all going off. And you black women, because you glorify thugs and damn niggas with fucking drug dealers and all that dumbass shit. Choosing the wrong ass men that's not gonna raise their children up the right way in the fear of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? You monogamous ass women. A lot of you need a man that's gonna raise your children before they be fucking another statistic out here. And trust me, these things that we're showing you, that I'm showing you right now, is only what has been reported and have been caught on tape and video. Oh, it gets worse. A rifle, not a handgun, not a shotgun. Well, shotgun crazy, but a rifle, assault rifle, weapon.
Leaving a large house party last Saturday night.
How many of us been at house parties as children, teenagers, young adults? You go on there enjoying your best life, as they say, your best life, turning up, chilling, you know what I'm saying, looking at the girl, you young, you know what I mean, trying to figure out life, you know? And before the night is over, before the dawn break, before the sun come up, you dead. Or it could have been during the daytime. Who knows?
That body camera video dispelling the officer's original story.
Look at the spot. Look at the bullets. Aggressively backing up. Did I just hear that correctly?
The range of emotions that all of us are feeling.
Tonight, ABC News learning Officer Oliver, who served in the Army for 6 years.
So this was a skilled killer. Because when you join the military, you learn to kill or murder. So maybe he didn't get no combat in the military, so he won't come on the streets of America and have combat. Look at that. And he kept him on the force. He was angry. You see what I'm saying? Let me go back. Under influence, whatever. Angry and aggressive. Of course.
We have reached out to the officer's attorney. We have not gotten any response. He faces up to life in prison if
all praise.
Convicted.
Oh, there you go. Here's another case of, let's go down the list. Trayvon Martin walking on with iced tea and Skittles, shot by George Zimmerman, killed, and who was found not guilty. Keith Scott sitting in the car reading, shot by a police officer who was not charged. Tatiana Jefferson looking out her window, shot by a police officer who was still under indictment for murder. Jonathan Farrell asking for help after auto accident, shot 12 times by police, case ending in mistrial. Jordan Edwards, riding in the car, shot in the head, in the back of the head, by a police officer who was found guilty of murder. That's the young brother. Okay? So we got that one. We got that one. Now we got Stephon Clark holding a cell phone, shot 8 times, 6 in the back. How do you get shot 6 in the back? You telling me you shot him in the front twice, and then when he fell to the ground on his face, you emptied 8 rounds in him? Or you shot him 8 times in the back, 6 times in the back while he's fleeing. Then when he fell on the ground, he turns around and you come in close range. Officers not charged. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you didn't know, now you know. It's the same one right here. Yeah, hold on. Jordan Edwards, make sure we're on the right one. You're on Stephon Clark, right? Let's get rid of him. Let's go here. Stephon Clark. Let's go.
Sacramento's district attorney announced over the weekend that the city,
Sacramento, California,
would not charge the 2 police officers who shot and killed an unarmed black man last year. You recall this story? 22-year-old Stephon Clark was fatally
22 years old. All these people are young thus far. Not over 25. Black man, life expectancy, man. It's not even the 25 years of age.
Shot while running from police. He was shot
Running from police.
8 times in his grandmother's backyard.
In grandma's backyard. Now, when you think about that, every child believes that they're safe when they run to grandma. Grandma is the lifeline of the family in these times. So you run until you get to grandma's and you feel comfortable, you feel relaxed, you feel safe, and you still get gunned down. This is 2 years ago, y'all. March 19th, the day before my born day. Sure.
The DA said officers' use of force was lawful. So Sam Stanton is a reporter from Sacramento Bee, and he joins us now from Sacramento to talk about this decision. So Sam, a reminder to people about this story. He ran into the backyard of his grandmother. He had a cell phone in his hand, and police say they thought the cell phone might have been a gun. Can you take us through why?
The whole cell phone is the gun excuse.
Why the DA decided not to prosecute these 2 officers despite what's known about Clark's death, particularly being shot in the back?
Not prosecuted.
Sure, it's been nearly a year since the shooting. She's been reviewing it since October, and her report that came out on Saturday was 61 pages long. And basically, she determined that the evidence showed the officers had a legitimate, reasonable fear for their own safety, and under California law, which dates back to...
Look at this young brother. Look at this young man. Any one of our child, 22 years old, man. What was you doing at 22-year-old Hebrew? 22 years of age, what was you doing? Where was you at in your mind? What was your expectations?
1872, they were justified in using deadly force.
So they're gonna go all the way back to 1872. What the fuck you talking about? To grab a fucking a case, a statue, or a case from 1870 something to use that in 2020 goddamn 18 to damn clear the murder of a young black man. Hold on, let me go back a little bit. Hold on.
And basically, she determined that the evidence showed the officers had a legitimate, reasonable fear for their own safety. And under California law, which dates back to 1872, they were just...
1872 was slavery just abolished, so it was not really abolished. How about that? Not for you Negroes.
In using deadly force against. Now,
they were so reaching, they had to go back goddamn 200 years almost to justify the murder of this brother. 6 times in the back, 2 in the front. Really?
Obviously, the civil rights activists who are involved in this matter disagree vehemently.
Fake ass civil rights activists. Spare me the bull.
The Attorney General is doing his own investigation. We're awaiting the results of that. So there's still a potential for criminal charges to be filed, but there is not a great expectation that that will be the case.
Clark's family has been very outspoken. His brother has questioned why the district attorney released information about Stefan being possibly suicidal before he was killed. And do you know whether or not that factored in the city's decision not to charge the officers?
That's right. Stevante was at a news event yesterday that I was
at. Back again?
The city's decision not to suicidal before he was killed. And do you know whether or not that factored in the city's decision not to charge the officers?
That's right. Stevante was at a news event yesterday that I was at, where he was saying that basically the DA vilified his dead brother by releasing this information. The district attorney maintains that all of this material, the domestic violence case that he was involved in allegedly.
You see how they always try to go back and find something to help justify the reason why they murdered you.
Text messages.
But when we bring the charge against them as a race and as a people, and tell them all the shit that they have done on this planet Earth. Then they try to find every loophole to try to escape the judgment. You see what I'm saying? You Negroes, you are so brainwashed and so stupidly forgiven that you would never wake up if it wasn't through the power and the glory of YAHAWASHI.
Between Stefan and his girlfriend and the suicidal research he did on the internet that weekend that he was shot.
Hey, the brother got a little scarf on his head. He might be in the truth. Huh? You see what I'm saying? He might be ready.
It's relevant to all of this material, if she had filed charges against the officer, would have been presented to the defense. So the defense could have used that in court. She didn't feel that she could hide it.
Black lives matter. We're not black. That's just a proverb, a byword. We are Hebrews Israelites. Well, go ahead.
So it's all out there in the report, and it's, you know, it contains some very disturbing back and forth between the girlfriend and Stefan, and the family and the activists are outraged over the release of this.
Clark's family has, in fact, filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the city of Sacramento. They're seeking $20 million in damage.
Right, because they're not going to convict them, so now they got to find another way to get some justice. Where Shaquariums, dollar bill, y'all, from the white man, the European man.
What is the family's argument in this? And how do they feel?
Well, they've complained that there were other ways to subdue Clark, that he didn't need to be shot.
Of course.
Clearly he was not armed. And that, I mean, the main argument is you had a young man here who was being chased for breaking car windows, who ended up dead in his grandparents' backyard. I spoke to the family attorney yesterday who said, you know, if he was suicidal, this was certainly a strange way to commit suicide by cop, running to your grandparents' house and knocking on the door to be let in. So they maintain that the officers actually irresponsible.
Look at these dudes, man.
They initially filed a claim with the city seeking $35 million. The lawsuit filed in January.
That's it. I can't take it no more. That's a Reynolds rap for that, man. That's a rap. 3 minutes, that's done. I can't watch no more of that shit. This is fucking ridiculous. These guys over there shooting this guy, this young brother down like a fucking, like he's nothing. Okay? Now, for all you older heads out here, we have Amadou Diallo, a so-called West African Hamite, whatever the case was, whatever. New York City, back in the days when I was up in New York, taking out wallet, always the wallet excuse. Officers fired 41 shots by 4 officers. Everybody bust off a good 10, 11. So everybody bust off 10. Now Satan want to play around with the goddamn website, with the internet. Ain't this some shit? So if the thing cut off, y'all, I guess I'll be back to do it over again. It is what it is. Satan trying to play. Okay? Satan playing right now. They watching. They don't want me to continue. Hold on one second. Let me stop sharing right quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. We good? We good? Where we going? We good? Let me make sure we good. Okay, I think we good. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Let me go back. Hey, stick around, y'all. It's a lot of knowledge, man. A lot of information, man. It's a lot of information about Shalom, Yaakov, Bonnet, Yashar. StreamYard bugging out. Some bullshit. Playing around, playing around. Boy, I tell you. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get back. Let's see if we can get back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back here. Y'all can still see me. All right, Satan playing games. You know how it is. We get back to it. Yeah. All right, that's what's up, brother. We try to get back on course. So now, Trayvon Martin, Ice-T, Skittles, Keith Scott, sitting in the car, reading shot. Tatiana Jefferson looking out the window, bomb. Head blew off. Jonathan Farrell asked for help, 12 shots. Jordan Edwards riding the car, shot in the back of the head, coming from a house party, being a teen. Stephon Clark holding his cell phone, running for the cop, whatever he was doing, knocking some windows off, so they say. That's no excuse to shoot somebody, you know what I'm saying? They had the helicopter, everything. Really? Killed them. Now we at Amadou Diallo. That's where we was at. Okay? So let's go here and go to this old classics.
January 31st, 1999. He was calling with the good news. He said, Mom, I finally have saved enough money. I'm going to realize my dream. I was so proud. I didn't think that a couple of days later he would be gone.
Diallo was just 22 when his life was cut short by a hail of NYPD bullets. Officials say 41 shots were fired by plainclothes officers outside of his Bronx apartment building back on February 4th, 1999. 19 of those bullets piercing him.
I thought my life was ending. I didn't think I would recover.
On that fateful day, the officers, who were part of a street crimes unit, mistook him for an armed rape suspect. It was one of the first police-involved shootings in New York City that sparked national outrage and conversations about race and police relations. New York City streets were flooded with protesters.
When Amadou was killed, it raised the consciousness of humanity.
How have you managed to survive?
My faith, my family, my community.
Diallo's mother turned her sadness into strength, giving her son a voice. She says he was much more than a street vendor from Africa.
Amadou was a young hardworking young man who grew up in
around all the white peoples. Okay, I'm a little biased here. I gotta be straight up in the minutes. These Hamites don't give a shit about you. That's why I ain't worried about that shit when it really happened. But in the minds of the people is a black man that got shot by racists as white cops. You know damn well that's not Junebug or Rufus.
Family sued the city, and a $3 million settlement was reached. They started the Amadou Diallo Foundation with that money.
We have worked hard to give scholarship to young African students who immigrated.
And she looked like she is paid in full, benefiting, looking like coming to America.
Yeah. 20 years later, where are you guys with respect to the precinct?
Oh, we've come so far.
Benjamin Gurley is the commanding officer at the 43rd Precinct in the Bronx, where the officers worked.
This community is super strong, you know, super supportive of the police department.
You talk about racial healing, positive changes. Are we there yet?
There's so much confusion and anger going on around society, especially now. And I think we have more work to be done.
Jennifer Bisram, Pix 11 News.
Okay, that was a major case back in the days when he got shot. You see what I'm saying? When he got murdered out there, 41 shots. You know, it was a big thing. You see what I'm saying? Big thing up in New York City. They didn't really, you know, shook up the city in terms of rioting and all that stuff like that. You know, to show you, man, you know, it is what it is. It be what it be, right? So these guys was acquitted and they received $3 million. Okay, and they got into a non-profit organization, whatever the case is. I'm sure, you know, the way they look, the way she looked, they benefiting crazy over his death. Okay, but this is what they do. If they don't charge them, they pay you off for money. That's just what it is. It's the way it goes, right? So hold up, because I gotta do these things back because my computer bugged out. So now we at Renisha McBride, auto accident, knock on door for help. Homeowner was found guilty of second-degree murder. Here we go again. Same as the brother. Who was it? Jonathan Farrell asking for help. Here we have a sister now, another auto accident, knocked on the door for help. Homeowner was found guilty of second-degree murder. Okay, so now we got two cases where people was found guilty. Well, let's find out what's going on over here, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go.
That includes second-degree murder, manslaughter, and felony firearm charges. The shooting happening on Wafer's front porch in Dearborn Heights last November.
We have complete Team 7 coverage of the verdict and reaction for you. We'll begin with 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig, who was in the courtroom when that verdict was read. Kim?
And security was tight inside the courtroom and outside the courthouse. And right now, Theodore Wafer is behind bars, and Renisha McBride's family says that's exactly where he belongs.
Justice needs to be served. You did cold-blood murder. That was murder.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Theodore Wafer, as follows. Count 1, murder in the second degree. Guilty of murder in the second degree.
The 55-year-old Dearborn Heights man did not show any emotion as the jury read their guilty verdict.
Finish file, 55.
Count 2, manslaughter. Guilty of statutory manslaughter.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Facts prove.
Father, he got to bury his daughter. Brother Walter Simmons, man, got to bury his daughter. What parent want to bury their daughter? You know what I'm saying? By the hands of some damn demon. 19 years old. See these young, see how they kill our young people? 19 years old.
Call 911 because he wanted to handle the situation himself.
He said it. Yeah, he said it. He said he came to the door mad. He had loaded his gun weeks before, for he was going to shoot the kids that paintballed his car. You know, so he had got loaded for them. So he was just waiting on something to happen. And unfortunately, my daughter came to his door and he shot her.
He should have called 911. He should have called 911.
One reporter asked the parents of Renisha McBride if they thought race played a role in their daughter's killing. They said no.
That could have been anybody's kid. That could have been anybody's kid.
I'm slowing down, my bad.
I think he was ready for whoever came to his door. He's very supposed to.
I don't know why this is no more.
And Theodore Wafer will be sentenced on August 25th. Now, second-degree murder carries a penalty of any term of years up.
Obviously, he's not a police officer, but a sister was murdered looking for help by a European white man.
Life. And felony firearm alone carries a mandatory 2-year sentence. Now, Wafer right now is under arrest. He's in the custody of the Wayne County Sheriff. And coming at 6 o'clock, you'll hear why Wafer's defense attorney says she doesn't want him at the Wayne County Jail. She says it has to do with his safety. We'll have that part of the story coming up for you at 6 o'clock. We'll see you then. Right,
Man, you need to be put out of here, man. Get out of here. We don't give a damn about you. You don't give a fuck about that sister, a 19-year-old teenager. Really? Really? You gonna kill a teenager, a 19-year-old female, a black woman? Your brother's man supposed to be up there taking it. Man, that man's supposed to be off the planet. Real talk. This one right here is a heartbreaking well, right here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the first city that I came to when I came west, that I dwelt at and had my second Passover as Army of Israel in Cleveland, Ohio in 2015. All right? A young child, Tamir Rice, playing with toy guns that we used to play with in the Bronx all the time. I mean, boys like playing with guns, like weapons and knives, and we naturally are warriors, like aggressive. How many times I've had toy guns for a child playing with a toy gun, shot by a police officer arriving on scene. Officer was not charged. Let's look at this, y'all. Look at this, man. This stuff got to be put in your face, man, because you're not angry enough, man. A lot of you don't care. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you something like this. You don't got to like me, like the Most High, like the truth, love your people. Okay? I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to give you the truth, the facts, a hard body reality, what it is. I'm not pacifying nobody. I don't care about 1,000 Negroes. Okay? I'm looking for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Here we go. Let's go.
Is this a bored child or a threat to public safety? Someone who saw him pacing around Cleveland Park was worried enough to call the police.
The guy keeps blowing in his arms. It's probably fake, but you know what? He's scared of death.
A patrol car arrives at the scene, and seconds later,
Shots fired. Male down. Black male. Maybe 20.
Black male, maybe 20 years old. Are you fucking serious, bro? I'm sorry, man. I gotta go back, man. I'm sorry. He's just a child playing with a goddamn gun, fake ass gun.
Blowing in his arms. It's probably fake, but you know what? He's scared of death.
And the person that's calling says probably fake. You see what I'm saying? So they don't even take that in consideration. It's just so gun-ho to pull a trigger.
a patrol car arrives at the scene, And seconds later,
look at this child. He not even aiming a gun or nothing. He just like zoned out playing in his own world by himself. There's nobody else out there. It's a snowy day. He just living his life, and all of a sudden, this fucking thing. Shots fired, male down, black male, maybe twin.
Tamir Rice, who was 12 years old.
12 years old. Just coming to his male in terms of puberty.
Died later in hospital. His family wanted these recordings released, and the police obliged.
This is not an effort to
Shalom, Zahar.
exonerate.
He would have not, they would not shot a white woman. They would not shoot the white child at fucking all, man. And the black man always somewhere around in the background with no fucking power. They just put him there. Look at this shit. Cleveland.
It's not an effort to show the public that anybody did anything wrong.
Police say Tamir was told 3 times to raise his hands, whilst his family questions the speed of the incident.
Yeah, but you done it 3 times to raise your hand. You just pulled up, jumped out and blind. What you talking about? Just on tape. You niggas busted. Well, how many of our people that have not been caught on camera? How many people have not been caught by witnesses that recorded and saw the murder of black men across this country? I have statistics, man, about black men being murdered by the police and an astronomical rate.
It is our belief that this situation could have been avoided and that Tamir should still be here with.
Excuse me over there.
Thus, the video shows one thing distinctly: the police officers reacted quickly. This comes at a time when the country is at boiling point over the treatment of young African Americans by white police. People are furious at the grand jury decision not to prosecute the white police officer who killed Michael Brown. Since his death in August, more than a dozen teenagers have been killed by police. Half were African Americans, many carrying pellet guns, like Tamir's. Laura Westbrook, BBC News.
Tamir Rice, 12-year-old baby, 12-year-old boy. Didn't even hit 13. And guess what happened, y'all? Officer was not charged. Zechariah 11:5. Thus far, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we nine black men, children, women killed, murdered by the police officers. Iced tea Skittles, sitting in car reading, sister looking out the window in her bedroom, cat asking for help, shot 12 times. Young child riding in the car, having fun, living his best life at the house party. Young cat being young and dumb, got shot for holding his cell phone. Excuse. Amadou Diallo in the Bronx shop, talking about it, he pulled out a wallet. Ranisha McBride, auto accident, knocked on the door, the same as Jonathan Farrell, by the white man. Tamir Rice being a child playing with a gun in Cleveland on a snowy day. Cops rolled up, blasted. That's it. Rolled up, blasted. Sean Bell. Everybody remember this? Hosted a bachelor party. His cat was about to be married the next day. During the same day, matter of fact, it was already after 12 midnight. 50 rounds fired by police officers who were found, guess what, y'all? Zechariah 11:5, not guilty. Let's go there. Let's get rid of Tamir Rice. Let's go to Sean Bell. Okay, I think I got 2 things for Sean Bell here. Let me go here. Nope. Which one? We gonna listen to this. His wife. We're gonna listen to a little 5 minutes of it. Okay.
I don't really need to get paid for my work. I'll just eat my legs for breakfast.
Here we go with the stupid commercials coming in the midst of this. This is not TV. Stop it. Brother passed away, 50 shots. Okay? So this brother was getting married, or supposed to get married. And the cops was acquitted. Sean Bell, famous shooting. It was all around the world, all around the country, man. New York was up in the uprising. You see what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. Let me pause this right quick. Big major case in the city in New York. There was like 24, now over 25, 50 rounds, man, fired by police officers. Why? Why do you have to shoot 50 fucking rounds at Blackmen? That's war, man. That's an assassination, man. That's a hit. That's a hit. And they was found not guilty. Zechariah 11:5. Walter Scott pulled over for a brake light. So you can't, so let's just go back. Let's just go back. Let's just go back up. Okay? Trayvon Martin went to get some iced tea and Skittles. Killed, murdered. Keith Scott, sitting in the car reading, shot by police, murdered, killed. Tatiana Jefferson, looking out her window in her own bedroom, shot, murdered, killed. Johnny Farrell, acting for help, car broke down, a star athlete, shot 12 times. Jordan Edwards, riding the car, young kid, 15 years old, shot in the back of the head, execution style, found guilty of murder. Stephon Clark, holding his cell phone, shot 8 times. 6 in the back, officers not charged. How? How you get shot 6 out of the back and you escape? Amadou Diallo, 41 shots, but wallet excuse, acquitted. How? Renisha McBride, auto action, ask for help, knocking on the door. Edomite, white man, angry, upset at the world, kills a 19-year-old woman. But asking for help. What's the crime? What's going on here? Tamir Rice, young child playing with a toy gun, like white children play with toy guns all day long, but the black child can't play with the toy gun. He got to get ran up on and shot down like it's a drive-by. Sean Bell, about to get married, right? Married a woman of, of his youth, wife of his youth, 16 her, 17 him when they met. Boom, one that married, dead, 50 goddamn shots. $50 shots, man. Let's go. What's the next case? What's the next case? Walter Scott pulled over for brake light. Black men, you got to make sure you fix your lights. I gotta put a light in my joint right now. My front light on the right hand side. Past this side, I gotta fix that ASAP. Because you get pulled over on a brake light, and then shot in the back by a police officer, and who pleaded guilty to civil rights violations. Guilty to civil rights violations. Not murder, civil rights violation. Really? This is how it's going down. This is how it's going down. Yeah, share this video, man. Y'all share this video, man. Let this go around. Share it to somebody. Share it to somebody, because I'm not even sharing. So let's go look at this case right here, man. Let's look at this. Fucking ridiculous, man. Share the video, y'all. In North Charleston, South Carolina on Saturday, and I live like 2 hours away or an hour and a half away from North Charleston, South Carolina. I used to live in Georgetown, South Carolina. Okay, on a Saturday, on a Shabbat, a man was shot to death after what the police say was a scuffle over the officer's stun gun. This is what they say. Let's play. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go back on this because I wasn't even looking. This is fucking ridiculous. Okay, I was just trying to share this to a couple of groups, man. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Give me 1 second here. Hold on, man. This is ridiculous. This brother, I think he's an older man, probably not in the best of shape. Video made available to the New York Times captured the shooting aftermath. It contains graphic violence and language, y'all. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this thing here. Okay. And I'm sure everybody saw this video, but we just doing a recap and an awareness for those who don't know. Now, look. Now, whatever happened at that point right there, whatever may have happened at this point right here, right? If I go back, something is on the ground. See? See, we can't see it. Something fell on the ground. Okay? What they're trying to say is a stun gun, whatever the case is, something fell on the ground. He's fleeing. He's not attacking the police officer. He is fleeing in the opposite direction. Here go Esau, who lived by the sword. You niggas sitting up there acting like this is not the damn white. Esau is not the white man. How ridiculous you niggas look. You look ridiculous. You sound stupid as hell. That doctrine is so weak. It's ridiculous. Again, I said that like 1,000 times. It's crazy. Look at this. He trained. He's running away, Esau. Your brother Jacob, for thy violence over thy 110. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame should cover thee. That should be cut off forever. Ezekiel the 25th chapter. Let's go. He ready. He ready for the murder. Whatever that's on the floor, it's no threat to the cop. This guy is running. Now I'm gonna put it in full speed. Let's see how it goes. That man ain't running fast at all. It's lighting him up all in his back. And he go back and look back like, who saw me just murder this nigga? Let me go back a little bit. I mean, he emptying the clip. He's emptying the clip. Like a damn deer. He looks back. But not knowing somebody right there watching live. 50 years old, had been stopped for a brake tail light. The officer later said he feared for his life. Are you fucking serious? The man is running away from you. How the fuck you fear for your life? See these white people, man, these European, man, they're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Man. That's just what it is, man. I mean, it's just in them. As much as we don't want to stigmatize everyone, you know what I'm saying? Because there is some European out there that will try to help you. That's through the mercy and grace of the Most High, man. But when the Most High bring the judgment on your nation, it's your rentals rap, man. You know what I'm saying? You better make sure, you Europeans out there, you better make sure, and it's like I see in Minneapolis, we got a lot of European, a lot of different nations and cultures up there that were standing up for the death of George Floyd. You see what I'm saying? Those are things you European, you heathen need to do. You need to repent to the Most High and to the nation of Israel for the sins of your forefathers against the bloodshed and the murder and destruction of our nation. Okay? For you to get any type of mercy or grace or, salvation for the plantation, you better stand up and fight against your wicked ass system and your forefathers and your current damn nations for the oppression and destruction of our people. Walter L. Scott, he's 50 years old, half a century now. I'm almost there. Stop for a broken tail light. The officer later said he feared for his life. 5-0, man. The man was running in slow motion. And he's still deboing. Put your hands behind your back. You just emptied a fucking clip. You don't even know this brother recording his ass. He is so caught up in his world. Look like he's dropping something down there, a gun or something. I think that was a part of the report. He's going to shoot him up and still handcuff him. Ain't that some wicked shit? Look at this nigga right showed up. Late. Boy, thank the Most High for technology. The officer drops an object near Mr. Scott. Look at him. Look at the devil. Look at the devil. Look at the devil. Look at the damn devil. Let me go back a little bit. Look at the devil covering up the crime, the murder. Look at him. I gotta let it go slow, fast, because I can't stop it. They already got it on fucking slow motion anyway. Look at it right there. And the black man standing there. The black man standing there. You see that? No loyalty for his own brothers on the ground, shot up dead. He see this man drop a damn gun where he's at, even if that's a gun or object, whatever. It's not where he was at. So there was no threat for the police officer at all for him to be justified in shooting the brother. I mean, what part are you missing here? If I'm bugging out? Shalom, sister. Am I tripping? Let me know if I'm tripping out there, those that may be watching this. Let me know. Put a one up. I don't know, put something up there. Tell me I'm not tripping. Maybe I'm bugging out. He goes get an object or whatever it is and throw it where the man is laid at after you done bust off on the man. Like really in the black Uncle Tom Coon ass cop. Or the cop. Stop making the right decision. Justifying a homicide for the murder of his own brother. So fucking sad. Right on time. Just imagine if he's still alive right then, how he's feeling like it's over. These people just gunning me down like he got a little stripe on him. He's not a sergeant, but he got a little stripe. Look at that, man. Do you see my car next to Gerald? We're behind the pawn shop. Face down. That man faces in the grass, eating the dirt. Now, mind, the Most High say gonna bring judgment on our people, man. 2/3 gotta go. That don't mean for us to rejoice against our own people, because the Most High said, don't even rejoice over the greatest of your enemies. So you can rejoice over your own people. Where's your love at? Where's your anger towards your own people, man? When you black men gonna rise up? When you sisters gonna demand that your man stand and be a man, and a militant man, a man about his people? But you love the drug dealer, you love the gangster, you love the materialistic, you love the sports guys. Baseball, shoot the three, run with some tights on, touchdown. Now they looking around. Look at his brother, face down, man. I just read the scripture in Isaiah 51 about our people are laid out in the street, man. See what I'm saying? Handcuffed them. You shot the man. Why are you handcuffing a man that you just laced up? Look at this. 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 Look at this, y'all. Jacob and Esau. Jacob and Esau. Can't wipe your hands clean of this. Look at this. Look at this coon. Oh, now you want to check pulses now? You want to check pulses now if you want to let off a whole clip? Wickedness. Let's go. A second video captured the scene moments later. Let's check this out. Now they're not EMTs, right? Now they're gonna pull the murder away. Explain to me what's going on. I guess he's a sergeant. Yeah, he got the 3 stripes on. Explain to me what's going on over here. Yeah, they gotta try to clean up this scene. They gotta fix this. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did he just gave him over there? See that? The sergeant came and gave him something. Whether it's a gun, whether it was another clip or something, but he cleaned them up this now, man. Wickedness, man. Walter Scott, man. Most High blessed, man. Another black man gone. Hold on. Let's stop here. Let's go back here. I know everybody gonna remember that, but let's go back here first. You gotta do a recap. Okay, Walter Scott pulled over for brake light, shot in the back by police officer who pleaded guilty to civil rights violations, man. Okay, all right. So we got all these brothers and sisters right here. Trayvon Martin, Ice-T, Skittles, Keith Scott sitting in the car reading, by his house chilling, killed, murdered. Tatiana Jefferson looking out the window because cops coming over there, peeking through her window, shot her. Jonathan Farrell asking for help, black man, young man, played football, shot 12 times. Jordan Edwards riding the car, young, 15-year-old, killed, shot in the back of the head, execution style. Holding the cell phones to foreign clock, shot 8 times, 6 in the back. Amadou Diallo, shot because he had a wallet. 41 shots. Renisha McBride also asked for help, shot by a disgruntled, hateful ass demon, European. Tamir Rice, a 12-year-old child playing with a gun, ran up on drive-by by police. Sean Bell, 50 shots on the night or the day of his marriage ceremony. Walter Scott, you just saw, shot in the back, running in slow motion. They cleaning up the scene. Wow. Let's go right here. Palantho Castell pulled over in car. Told officer he had a legally registered weapon in the car. That is for those of us that have legal weapons, that you, according to the Second Amendment, you have the right to bear arms and the right to form a militia. But if you black, and even with your black woman, the white man will still kill you. So should we trust the police when they pull us over? See, these are the things you have to think about. Because if you ain't safe going to the store to get iced tea, Skittles, you ain't safe for reading in your car by your house, you ain't safe walking in your house in your bedroom, you ain't safe for your house, your car getting, broke down, and you going to ask your so-called neighbors in the spirit of Martin Luther King and ask for help, but you get gunned down and shot and be labeled a drug addict or a domestic violence type dude. You ain't safe holding a cell phone in your hand, even though, you was being a dummy, being a little devious. I'm not sure if it's facts or not. But in the backyard of grandma's house, and you still get murdered. You got a wallet in your hand, you get 41 shots. Another young woman, 19 years old, go get help from the so-called neighbor under Dr. Martin Luther King's birth. Because I'm sure if it's a black person, they would have did that. They wouldn't have did that. See what I'm saying? This join her whole hands, the scripture says, though hands join the hand, the wicked should not go unpunished. But you want to do this thing here. Tamir Rice, young child playing with a gun, shot and killed, drive-by. John Bell, 50 shot. What to start, Matrix, shot, back, framed. Here's another guy. This right here had me heated. Let's go. This is live on Facebook. Live stream on Facebook. Live stream on Facebook, people. You understand that? We got a whole lot to go. Look at that up there. A whole lot to go, y'all. Whole lot to go.
Chilling piece of video live streamed on Facebook moments after a man is shot by police. His girlfriend in the car pulling out her phone and then captured the moments right after. Her exchange with the police officer. Now seen by millions across this country. The pictures coming in now here in New York City of protesters gathering near Union Square. And just a short time ago, the governor of Minnesota asking, would this have happened if those passengers were white?
Here we go, Minnesota again. We just had Minnesota 2 days ago. Minnesota.
He said, I don't think so. We begin with ABC's Jim Benitez in Minnesota.
Stay with me. This is Diamond Reynolds streaming live on Facebook from her cell phone, just moments after her boyfriend, Philando Castile, was shot by police during a traffic stop over what she says was a broken taillight. She says Castile told the officer he was carrying a licensed gun.
He's licensed to carry. He was trying to get out his ID.
Broken taillight now. Any excuse to pull you over. That's why you got to make sure that all your legalities is all right and everything, myself included. Here go the wallet excuse.
Let the officer know that he had a firearm and he was reaching for his wallet, and the officer just shot him in his arm.
Sometimes you have to use wisdom and not even disclose what you got going on. Let them find it on their own. They already so souped up to shoot. They didn't practice shooting, going to the range. You see what I'm saying? Getting their skills up, but they ain't got no kills up. So they looking for any excuse to be able to use the power that was executed to them by the state that they reside in, that they work for, that they just need to get somebody, and usually gonna be a nigga. Facts. And the daughter, his daughter, they child in the back seat. You murdered this man in front of his wife and his child. You niggas, You black men, man, if you don't see that you are hated, then you are a fool. And you bruise that sit right there that want to be this this passive Hebrew, you're a sorry excuse for Israelite.
I will, sir. No worries. I will. He just shot his
What
arm
did you
off.
just say right there? Mama, keep your hand.
I will. Waiting for a second. I will, sir. Waiting for a second. I will, sir.
Look at him. He's so goddamn hyped and so scared his damn self.
No worries. I will. He just shot.
But he's so quick to shoot the black man. See? And that's why black women got to be ready. Us just got to be ready, man. You see what I'm saying? You got to be ready as well. So when they sleeping on me, you see what I'm saying? You ready.
Arm off. We got pulled over on Larpener.
Here you go with the bullshit. You so scared. You shouldn't be working as a police officer. You gotta be so goddamn scared and not knowing that the black man is more scared of you than anybody. The black man only prey on his own self. And tell me you niggas you don't. Tell me you don't. Tell me you gangsters, disciples, GD, blood, Crips, or whatever you are, that you thorough when it comes to anybody else except your own. Even you ones that call yourself Hebrew Israelites, you still have that same nigga mentality.
You told him to get his ID, sir, and his driver's license. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's dead. Please don't tell me my boyfriend just went like that.
Lungs and everything over
Yes, I will, sir. I'll keep my hands where they are. Where's my daughter? You got my daughter?
Then officers, guns drawn, order Reynolds out of the car.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
Now on the ground, she never stops live streaming.
They threw my phone, Facebook.
Police perform CPR still on the street. Reynolds now detained in a patrol car, her cell phone still recording.
I don't know if he's okay or if he's not okay.
Her daughter's still with her. Reynolds finally breaks down.
I can't really do
The wife and the daughter in the police car.
I can't believe they just did this. I'm
Traumatized.
It's okay, I want to hear you.
Look at that, man. Black man, you comfortable with hearing those cries? You comfortable with hearing our daughter, hearing their mother cry because their husband got murdered in front of their face, man? But you so gun-ho to kill your own people, man. You are a disgrace to your people. You are a disgrace, black man.
Philando Castillo, a supervisor at a school cafeteria.
Works a job, a supervisor. Hard-working man, 9 to 5 man. Not a thug, crip. None of you niggas is out here deviating. She's talking about the good die young. I'm paraphrasing, doesn't say just like that, but it's that.
Where kids loved him, was taken to the hospital and died. Diamond Reynolds says she was held by police until 5 o'clock this morning. This is where the shooting happened. I'm told it's usually a quiet neighborhood. People have been gathering here since the incident. And just take a look at what they're posting. Film the police. Reynolds.
Film the police.
Today, explaining why she did just that.
I didn't do it for pity. I didn't do it for fame. I did it so that the world knows that these police are not here to protect and serve us. They are here to assassinate us. They are here to kill us.
That's right, sister.
Because we are black.
Later, she got a face-to-face apology.
Our sisters need to stand up, man. Okay? Your black man, you need to demand that he be a man and stand up, man. Most I say, who should rise up to we against the evil? But you're just looking for some romance. You ain't a Roman world. You want to be romantic. You want your, your Joe. Okay? You want the love fantasy world. You got no time for no goddamn love, man. We're in a time of war. We're in a time of hate and hating the evil that's being perpetrated upon us. Not only by our own kind, but by our enemies who have set the pit traps. Shalom Kadar, Judah.
And late today.
Sorry.
Would this have happened if those passengers, the driver and the passenger were awake? I don't think it would have. This kind of
They always got the black man on the sideline somewhere when it comes to the judicial system. But he ain't got a voice. He just standing there like a goddamn statue.
racism exists. Well, David, that officer has not yet been identified, but we know that he's on paid leave at home, and investigators did speak with him.
You can murder, go home, lay up in your bed with your wife, get you some cool pie, sip you a damn Schaefer beer or Bud Light, right? Look in your own bank account, see your paycheck in there, and chill after you done murdered somebody in front of his wife and child. Red black man, black woman, this is how have we fallen?
This afternoon, David, that's leading us on tonight. Thank you, Gio. We begin tonight with that.
Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. So, if you don't got your car, so let's go down the aisle. Let's go down the aisle again. You want to go to the store, get some iced tea, Skittles? Shot. You want to sit in your car and read by your house? Shot. You want to look out the window because you're concerned about who's looking through your window? Shot, kill. Female. You will ask for help because your car broke down. Martin Luther King, we all get along. Go to my neighbor, love thy neighbor, shot, killed. Labeled a criminal, drug addict, everything. Jordan Edwards riding a car, young kid, 15 years old, living his best life, shot in the back of the head, executed. Stephon Clark holding the cell phone excuse 6 times in the back, really at grandma's house. Amadou Diallo taking out the wallet. You get 41 shots for taking out your wallet. Renisha McBride, auto accident, 19-year-old young lady went to the disgruntled white man. The man shot her and killed her. He was found guilty. Jordan Edwards was found guilty. Tamir Rice, young guy with a toy gun, as children do, playing around. He get driven by the police of Cleveland, Ohio. Sean Bell, 50 shots, about to get married, the whole 9. What is this, a mob hit? What's going on? Walter Scott, older man, 50 in his 50s. See what I'm saying? Running like he's in the Matrix, slow motion style. Brake light, see that? Right? But he got to get shot while he's fleeing and running and then get set up. Palantro Castell pulled over in car with his wife and daughter and get killed, murdered, shot and died in front of his family. And officer acquitted of all charges. How the fuck that happens? And he has a legal gun. Ayanna Jones, sleeping, accidentally shot by an officer in a raid on wrong apartment. Officer cleared of all charges. Are you kidding me? This can't be true. Let me go over here to the videotape. This can't be true. There's no way this is true. It's no way this is true. I know this can't be true, y'all.
Also developing right now, after 9 years, the city of Detroit is agreeing to pay out more than $8 million to the family.
This is a 7-year-old baby, and they want to pay them off $8 million. They're going to take probably $4 million after tax, $5 million after that, and this is supposed to make their 7-year-old baby come back to life. Cute little girl, the dimples, everything. This is our babies, our children. Black men, Hebrew Israelite man, Muslim man, 5% of Kemet man, all you niggas out there, gangsters, thugs, prisoners, you're a disgrace. You don't stand up for your people.
7-year-old Ayanna Stanley Jones, the little girl killed by Detroit police during a raid of her
Here we go into the city of Detroit, destruction town.
home back in 2010. SWAT team kicked down the door of the home. They were looking for the killer of a teenager that had occurred a couple of days
times TV cameras for a syndicated crime show were rolling with things terribly wrong. Amara McDonald is live tonight at City Hall. Amara, after all these years, there's finally some closure.
Well, Karen, here's the situation. After 2 criminal trials of the police officer who shot Ayanna Stanley Jones that did not result in any sort of a conviction, the civil trial for damages was supposed to start next Monday. Well, fast forward, late this afternoon, the decision, there will be no trial. A settlement has been reached with the city. TV cameras rolling the night of May 16th, 2010 on Detroit's east side. The target was the home the Jones family was staying at on Lily Bridge. When police officer Joseph Weekly went into the home, gun drawn, he says Ayanna's grandmother slapped at his machine gun, which made it fire. The bullet hit 7-year-old Ayanna, who was asleep on the living room couch with her grandmother. The Wayne County prosecutor charged Weekly, but after 2 trials, he was never convicted. Detroit's SRT team was at the house looking for Ayanna's father, Charles Jones, in connection with the murder of a 17-year-old boy outside a party store a few days earlier. Eventually, police caught up with her father, arresting and charging him in connection with that murder. He's currently in prison for 40 to 60 years. Jeffrey Feiger has been representing the Jones family and was scheduled to start a civil trial after 2 trials. He says Ayanna's grandmother slapped at his machine gun, which made it fire. The bullet
slapped at his machine gun that made him fire because he had his finger on the trigger. Okay? Now, if there's no immediate threat, why is your finger on the trigger? Your finger is supposed to be on the side, not on the trigger. Okay? So what are you talking about, man?
He says Ayanna's grandmother slapped at his machine gun, which made it fire. The bullet hit 7-year-old Ayanna, who was asleep on the living room couch with her grandmother.
This little baby over there sleeping, dreaming, you know what I'm saying? Probably dreaming can't wait to wake up tomorrow to go play, see her friends, see her grandma. And as a child, like a young child, sometimes you're afraid to go to sleep because you didn't think you may wake up. You see what I'm saying? You may have nightmares. You might was scared to go to sleep. And this baby sleeping in her bed. And these grown-ass fucking people, these devils, these demons, shoots her in her sleep. What do we do? Nothing.
The Wayne County prosecutor charged Weekly, but after 2 trials, he was never convicted.
2 trials, you're not convicted. 2 trials, you're not convicted. You're supposed to be a professional. You're supposed to know how to use your weapon. Okay? The most important thing about a weapon is safety. Not only from you, but from others. You already in the house. You already see the grandmother. You just is lit. What's the problem?
Detroit's SRT team was at the house looking for Ayanna's father, Charles Jones, in connection with the murder of a 17-year-old boy outside a party store a few days earlier.
So they saying her father murdered a 17-year-old child. You see what I'm saying? So now I may get a little deeper here. You see what I'm saying? Because if you did this, you brought death into your home, you stupid ass black man, murdering your brother. But you can't murder nobody else. You won't do that. Mosai, powerful.
Eventually, police caught up with her father, arresting and charging him in connection with that murder. He's currently in prison for 40 to 60 years.
So he got convicted. Now, I don't know if he did it or not, for real, whatever. I didn't follow the case. But these devils, they're going to use everything they can to always clean themselves. And so we're going to drop this $8 million on you. You can be good, Brad. Ball and Jim Jones. The Jones family, ain't that something? I said that on my head. Jim Jones.
The city's top attorney, Lawrence Garcia, saying Ayanna's death was a tragic loss for her family and has been a heavy burden on our community. We believe today's settlement is fair because it balances the needs of Ayanna's family and our responsibility for the city's finances.
Oh, it's fair, okay. It's fair because there's nothing you can do to bring her back. Okay? The father, his dumb ass is in jail for being a murderer. So he ain't gonna see a dime of that shit. And everybody else, the women and everybody will be balling out of control. They in the suburbs down, they're gonna have another child, living it up, and they ain't gonna worry about none of this shit no more. Because they got millions, Maybachs, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, diamonds, everything.
Back here live. As for Officer Weekly, he returned to active duty with the DPD in 2015. We are live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald. Back to you.
He's back working, getting a bullshit ass paycheck after he done murdered one of our babies. Yep, there you go, Israel. That's how it goes down. That's how it goes down. Okay, so we got a baby here sleeping. Tootsie. Buying iced tea, Skittles, shot by George Zimmerman. Not guilty. Keith Scott sitting in the car reading, shot by police officer in front of his wife, was not charged. Tatiana Jefferson looking out the window, shot by police officer, was still in indictment for murder. Johnny Farrell asked for help, auto accident, 12 shots times by the police. Jordan Edwards riding the car, shot in the back of the head, young 15-year-old kid. Stephon Clark holding the cell phone, shot in the back 6 times, total 8. Amadou Diallo shot down for having a wallet. Renisha McBride, 19 years old, shot by a racist white man. Tamir Rice having a gun, playing and being a young child, and shot down by the police officer drive-by. John Bell, 50 shots, no marriage for you, over. Walter Scott running in slow motion, wait for the cop, boom. Set him up, all type of man, it's crazy. Philando Castile shot in front of his wife and his child, and was legal. Ayanna Jones, baby, 7-year-old baby, murdered in her sleep. So-called accidentally shot by officer enraged on wrong apartment, not guilty of manslaughter. Alton Sterling selling CDs. I remember I used to sell cassettes and tapes back in the 90s, selling CDs, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, videotapes. Shot at close range while being arrested. No charges filed. So you can't go try to make no money. You can't provide for your family, black man. If you got a felony, you got some, you might got some misdemeanors. You may dropped out of high school, made a bad decision. You're trying to make $1, honest dollar for your family. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Because Esau, the scripture tell you in the book of Malachi that Esau want to eat all the grapes. I think it's Obadiah or Malachi, where he leaves some goddamn grapes. He's not going to leave no goddamn grapes. Esau want it all. So he want to damn tax you and jack you up for you selling CDs. Okay, we get it. You know what I'm saying? The artists need to make their money. These slaves, these false prophets, these modern prophets you have to deceive our people and teach them lies. We got you. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with John Crawford, y'all. The Alton Sterling. Let's go. All right, let's go with it. All right, so that was nope. Ayanna Jones. We just read on heart. And here we go.
And we move on to growing outrage after a deadly police shooting. Tonight, the officer's defense for the first 5 years.
Hold on, let me make sure. Wait a minute.
Showing the father of 4 with
this is Terrence. Hold on, let me make sure we're on the right person here. We're on John Crawford. No, we're Alton Sterling. Did I get him? I don't think I got him. Wait a minute. I may have skipped him. Did I skip him? No, I'm right here. Terrence Crawford. Right, I'm sorry. We had disabled vehicle. His vehicle was disabled, shot by a police officer who was found not guilty of manslaughter. So here's another traffic incident or whatever, disabled vehicle. Police come on the scene, shoots the man, kills the man, not guilty of manslaughter. Zechariah 11:5. All right, let's go. I want to make sure we're on point here. Okay, so let's go back a little bit here. Let's go back here and let's play it.
Dash cam video showing the father of 4 with his arms up right there, walking back toward his broken down SUV just moments before he was shot and killed. ABC's Clayton Sandell is in Tulsa tonight on the officer and her defense.
Tonight,
the white woman, Rosewood, smiling and cheesing, the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? Mrs. Ann. See what I'm saying? Why is she even there? Why is she even in that position? See what I'm saying?
Tulsa police officer who killed Terrence Crutcher is telling her side.
This was not something that was done out of hate or anger.
Through her attorney, Officer Betty Shelby says Crutcher ignored her repeated commands in the minutes before these videos began, saying he appeared to be under the influence of drugs.
She's screaming.
Oh, you just know he's under the influence of drugs. He's walking with his hands up, going to the car. Whatever instruction you gave him, obviously he's following it because he's walking towards the car.
He walks up to the window, faces the and then looks at him. And then his left hand goes into the car window, and that's when she fired her shot.
But attorneys for Crutcher's family reject.
Look at the man right there. Look at his family. Husband, a father.
That, saying the video shows there's no way he could have reached for anything.
The window was off, so how can he be reaching into the car if the window is off and there's blood on the glass?
Woo! Look at these devils, man. Boy, Esau will not take responsibility for his crimes. Isn't this something wicked, man? This is something sad, y'all.
And tonight, Tulsa police tell ABC News investigators found
Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's like 5 hours from me. Okay, where they have the Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street bombing.
They believe
Big brother, beautiful wife.
the victim, an unarmed man who needed help, not a death sentence.
The idea that somehow that justified his being treated as a criminal who was a friend to other people.
And David, while the federal and state investigations are underway, city officials here in Tulsa are urging calm.
And why? Because you niggas is off. You damn demons is off. You murdered that man. So now we got to be calm because you damn devils do what you do. See? Black man, they do what they do. See? But you don't do what you're supposed to do. And that's being righteous, keep these laws, statutes, commandments, man. Recognizing who your father is, your king is, man. And who your brothers and sisters, how you're supposed to love your own people, protect your own people, man. But you ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do that. All right, I already talked about this guy right here, so let's get straight to it. So it is what it is. Another disabled vehicle. That's 3 people in a disabled vehicle on the highway looking for help, and they die. It's not even safe for you to get for your car to break down. Don't go to the store, get no Skittles. Don't get no Skittles and no iced tea in the middle of the night. It's over for that. Don't do that. Don't be looking out the window. You see flashlights or something. You better bust off first. Make sure you got your tail lights and everything operating. Because they just wait for an excuse to pull you over, black man. Right? You can't have a cell phone in your hand or a wallet, or you done 51 shots, 41 shots, 6 shots in the back. If you're about to get married, you better have a bachelor party, whatever. That's not even scripture. You better have something at the house, a barbecue, something at the crib. If you go to the club or something, try to turn up and celebrate, you might get 50. Babies can't even sleep in the house now. 7-year-old children can't sleep in the house because you get hit. Children can't play with toys. Black children. Yeah. That's how it is. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. Let's go here.
We are getting a new look at the video showing a deadly officer-involved shooting in Louisiana. We must warn you, the sight and the sound are graphic.
Louisiana. Now, why do he have to pull out his fucking gun right there? Why? He's already on the ground. You could have pulled out your taser. Why you gotta pull out your handgun? Shot the man already.
Well, the FBI has opened a civil rights investigation into the death of 37-year-old Alton Sterling. This cell phone video, this is another one, appears to show Sterling and two officers fighting outside of his store. Again, this is graphic video. Sterling was armed as things escalated when he was killed.
The individuals involved in his murder took away a man with children who depended upon their daddy on a daily basis.
Kill black men, take it from their sons. Kill them, murder. Yeah, if you didn't know about this story, it's been all over the news. This is a recap of the murder, and these are the murders and the killings that have been publicized. There is thousands of black men that's being killed by law enforcement.
My son is not the youngest. He is the oldest of his siblings. He is 15 years old. He had to watch this, and this was put all over the outlets and everything that was possible to be shown.
Look at that, man. Calling for his father. Ain't that some shit? Oops.
As some may know, Alton sold CDs and was doing just that, not bothering anyone, and had the consent of the store owners as well. And then the event that recorded during the two officers. Now, if we could reflect on the measure of a man, it should not be judged on his past, but most scientific marks that a man left his life and what he left on lives of his children. As this video has been shared across the world, you will see with your own eyes how he was handled unjustly and killed without regard for the lives that he helped raise.
That was Quinetta McMillan. She is the mother of Alton Sterling's oldest son. Again, we're getting a new video showing the deadly officer shooting in Louisiana, and we must warn you again, the sights are graphic, the video is disturbing.
Starting to pull out a gun. Both of them.
Earlier, the governor of Louisiana said he found the videos, quote, disturbing.
I will say that based on the information that I have obtained from law enforcement, but certainly the footage that
There go the black man again. You notice that the black man always in the background. There you go again. There he go again. Silence as a lamb. They ain't got the black woman right beside him. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. This is a damn pattern.
observed of the video that was made available, I have very serious concerns. The video is disturbing, to say the least. This incident is going to be investigated impartially, professionally, and thoroughly by the United States Department of Justice Civil Rights Division. And hopefully, when the community understands that, the tensions will ease, and we will continue to press for calm and for patience. And that's what I'm
Shalom, Elder Priest Zabak. Look at this, man. All this talk, the mayor, whoever the fuck he is, right? All the talk, but the end result of this was what? No charges filed on these two police officers. All that investigation, and we're gonna look into it, and you know, this is disturbing. Them niggas is them damn devils is at their house eating eating good, relaxing, chilling, got a pension, all that, still working, doing their damn job while this man is in the grave and his child is fatherless. Yeah, because he could have been selling drugs, but he's out there selling CDs. He died because of selling CDs. Trayvon Martin died because he went to the store to get iced tea and some Skittles. Walter Scott died because of brake light. Palantro Castell died because he had a legal gun. Ayanna sleeping in the bed in the house, she gets shot on a false array at the wrong address. Terrence Crutler also, disabled vehicle, looking for help, he got killed. The young 19-year-old sister up here. You see what I'm saying? Like, you see what's going on here? This is straight murder. Keith Scott sitting in the car reading by his house. Atiana Jefferson, people walking around her house with flashlights. She ended up getting shot through her window. The 15-year-old young man, Jordan Edwards, gets shot in the car, in the back of his head. Can't have a cell phone in your hand when the cops roll up, you get 6 shots in the back. Amadou Diallo got taken out because he had a wallet in his pocket. Right? Tamir Rice, black children cannot play with toy guns. Or you'll get a drive-by by the armed police, Cleveland, Ohio. Sean Bell, 50 shots. You're not getting married tonight, my man. We're not honoring black marriages. Walter Scott, set up, right? Broke light, running for his life, dead. Here's what it is. Freddie Gray, let's go. Beaten to death by officers while being transported in police van. This happened in Baltimore, I believe. All officers involved were acquitted. Zechariah 11:5, once again. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5, man. You see what I'm saying? We down here now. We over here. Freddie Gray. It was not that long ago. Let's go. Let's go to the videotape.
New video shows Freddie Gray minutes after his initial arrest, the last time he was seen publicly and alive. Video is short, but it shows Gray not moving, lying half in, half out of the police van.
He wasn't responding. His head was down, his feet was like this. And they picked him up and threw him up in the paddy wagon.
This is the corner of Baker and Mount Street. This is a block from where Freddie Gray was arrested. He was arrested just around the corner down at the end of this block. This is where police pulled him out of the van, they say, to shackle his feet. There was a woman watching everything right across the street.
I drove to that neighborhood.
Yes. Yes, and I asked them, could they get him a paramedic? They told me to mind my business. I said, it is my business.
Baltimore police say 5 of the 6 officers involved in Gray's arrest have provided statements to investigators, and a lawyer for them says any injuries sustained by Gray could not have come from the officers.
Our position is something happened in that van. We just don't know
what.
Something happened in the van. We don't know. But he's in your custody. So if anything happened to him in that van, then it's your responsibility. What kind of bullshit excuse or statement was that? He's already handcuffed. He's already in custody. What the hell could he possibly do with police officers there?
Only once his first name grew up with Freddie Gray. His brother-in-law and Freddie's older brother died in street violence here almost years ago. Freddie Gray's family in disbelief.
Just because he was running down the street and this police decided he wanted to stop him.
So this brother running down the street, another runner, the jogger, running down the street. You can't run nowhere. You can't jog. You can't do nothing. Down in America, black man.
Now he a bad person. So someone deserved to be taken, not deserved to running down the street. You don't know he a bad person when you run.
Fiona, who also only wants to use her first name, shot this video. She says Freddie, a guy she knew as a joker and a ladies' man, only said one thing to her that day.
When I ran up the street and seen him, the first thing I asked him was he okay, because I heard him screaming, and he didn't never say yes or no. He just said I can't breathe, and just was yelling.
One thing consistent with every witness statement, this was the spot where Freddie was first arrested by police. Then inexplicably, they say he was dragged to this spot right here. Witness also tells us that Freddie was on his back, handcuffed, his legs up behind his back, a knee of an officer firmly on his neck.
Isn't that ironic? The knee game happened over here in Minnesota, Minneapolis. There we go with the knee game again, right? Our people so lost, man. Them damn devils ain't about no goddamn peace. What King David said in the book of Psalms 120, man, I am for peace. I have long dwelt with him that hated peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war, man. That's on Psalms 120, I believe, verse 6, man. It's time to kill the bullshit noise, man. There's no peace unless there's war. There's no peace, man. Black man, there's no peace. You don't have peace in your own community amongst yourself. You getting hit from every angle, economically, socially, amongst your own community. I mean, judicially, everything, man. The Most High is destroying us because you niggas don't want to repent. All officers involved were acquitted. Gone for no reason. Just dead. John Crawford, shopping at Walmart. Oh, Wally's Worlds. Wally's Worlds. Every damn hood and out here in the West, and out here, since I've been out in the West and South Carolina, Walmart is everywhere. Walmart is everywhere. Niggas are all in Walmart. Okay? You want to pick up a girl, you go to Walmart. That's the club. Wally's World. Shopping at Walmart, holding a BB gun. On sale, a BB gun. Police officer was not charged. Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5. Let's see what it is. Can't go Wally's World. Look at this shit. Let me go back. Listen, how you shoot a nigga? How the fuck you shoot somebody in Walmart? Why the fuck if he's trying to do any criminal activity, why the hell is he over in this isolated, secluded area doing what? What did you get shot for over there? If you're going into Wally's World, you should be over there trying to rob something, going over there where the money exchange is at, or something. What the hell are you doing?
2-year-old Blackman, John Crawford, lay dying on the floor of a Walmart in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Shot a police officer, as seen here on surveillance video, almost immediately when they approached them. Crawford had been in the store for several minutes, holding a gun and talking on his cell phone. An eyewitness named Ronald Ritchie called 911.
There's a gentleman walking around with a gun in the store.
He got it pulled out.
He's like pointing at people.
What did he look like?
The black male, probably about.
Oh yeah, he's a black man. He's a black man. Uh-oh, wait a minute. He got to be guilty. Got to be doing something criminal. He got to be going off. He's a black man. That's an official looking BB gun. That's the gun. I gotta go to the nearest Walmart, see if that's over there. I gotta go to the Walmart where I'm at, see if they got that joint over there. He must be at a super center. That's a BB gun at Wally's Worlds over there with the dog food is at and everything. You sure that's what he had in his hand?
Crawford was holding a toy gun he had picked up from the store.
The black man, you cannot pick up they need to just get rid of all the toy guns in Walmart for now. We can't pick up, that's another toy gun. Another black man gets shot by a toy because you have a toy gun in your hand, you in Wally's Worlds, and you get bombed away in Wally's World for having a damn BB gun. in Ohio. 2 killings in the state of Ohio of young black men. He's 22 years old. And he gets shot down. Was having a phone conversation while holding an unloaded BB gun. He didn't even know what the hell is going on. He on the phone. Hey, probably living his best life. So I'm having fun in Wally's world. I got the little BB gun. All that. Boom. Shalom. So somebody's confirmed. Let me go back. He didn't shoulder the gun.
Caller told the Guardian newspaper, quote, at no point did he shoulder to an active shooter situation based on the witness who called 911. They didn't know Crawford was holding a toy gun he had picked up in the store. 5 weeks later, the 911 caller told the Guardian newspaper, quote, at no point did he shoulder the rifle and point it at somebody. He also said something similar to our CNN affiliate, WHIO.
He wasn't actually like holding it to getting ready to shoot somebody.
Ronald Ritchie is not returned.
Wow. So the cops, they don't have no discipline. They just ready to shoot. The black man.
Police or the state attorney would talk to us about Ritchie, who is an important witness to the case. Crawford's girlfriends had been waiting in their car. After the shooting, police questioned her, accusing her of lying, asking her where Crawford got the gun, even saying she appeared to be high on drugs.
You understand that we're investigating a serious incident. You lied to me, and you might be on your way to jail. Where did you get this gun? Sir, I don't know.
Later in the 90-minute drilling by police, word came that Crawford had died.
Well, to let you know, unfortunately, John has passed away as a result of this. What happened there wasn't a good thing.
Wow. Wow, wasn't a good thing. You trying to damn force this woman to say some shit she have no idea because she's in the car waiting for her man or whatever the case is. These people are the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is.
And 2 months later, the grand jury's decision was announced.
The grand jury deliberated and they returned no indictment. They decided that the police officers and the police officer in particular that fired the shots was justified in doing what he did.
This weekend, Cleveland Browns wide receiver Andrew Hawkins honored both Crawford and Tamir Rice. A 12-year-old from Cleveland also shot and killed by police. Hawkins said he meant no disrespect to police.
The number one reason for me wearing the t-shirt was the thought of what happened to Tamir Rice happening to my little Austin. Scares the living hell out of me.
At least he stood up, man. In the position where he's making millions of dollars, he addressed the issue. Can't knock him for that. Can't knock him for that. You see what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling out there, man? You see we got all these other videos to go, right? You see what I'm saying? This is for y'all, edification purposes, baby. Okay? You see what I'm saying? I'm not stopping. We're going to keep it going. All right? So we at Michael Brown. Hey, city I live in. I'm right down the block from the spot where he got murdered at, shot at. Shot by 12 times by officers, including in the back, no charges filed. Okay? And this city erupted. Okay, so let's go see what's going on. Everybody should know about this case. It's a very popular case.
Any day now, a grand jury summer. Today, audio tapes emerged of police radio calls in the moments just before the shooting. Vicente Arenas is there.
Okay, we're taking a stealing in progress from 9101 West Florissant. Subject may be leaving the business at this time.
What you're hearing is a radio call between a Ferguson police dispatcher and officers following a convenience store robbery on August 9. The recordings were obtained by the St. Louis Post Dispatch. Just after 11:53 a.m., a description of a suspect is given.
It's going to be a black male in a white t-shirt. He's running toward Quick Trip. He took a whole box of Swisher cigars.
4 minutes later, more details.
He's with another male. He's got a red Cardinals hat, white t-shirt, yellow socks, and khaki shorts.
Police were told the two men, who were later identified as Brown and a friend, Dorian Johnson, had left the store. At noon, Officer Darren Wilson joins the hunt. At 12:02, Wilson spots Brown and Johnson in the middle of the street and asks for backup. Moments later, a scuffle reportedly broke out between Brown.
I just drove over there the day before yesterday, and they had a mural there, and I never seen the mural, and they have removed the mural. But one of my brothers, Yael, lived right over there, right on that same block, a little further down from where he got murdered at. I know exactly where that's at. I'm gonna do a video on this drive by that area right there. That's crazy.
According to the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, the encounter lasted less than 90 seconds. A backup officer then arrived.
There's several more units over here. There's going to be a problem.
2 hours.
Yeah, you goddamn right, because these brothers out here turned the hell up. And every city need to turn up with our brothers and sisters and children being murdered out here, man. There should be no question. But you turn up for each other, though.
Hours after the shooting, Wilson received leave from the police department from the hospital. This video was also acquired by the same newspaper. Benjamin Crump is an attorney for Michael Brown's family.
We certainly have suspicions about what injuries he suffered, and did they try to exaggerate his injuries?
A grand jury still hasn't decided whether it'll indict the officer who killed Brown. A decision is expected within the next couple of weeks. Meantime, schools have been told they'll get a warning when a decision is made. 3 hours if it happens during the week, 24 on a weekend. Jim?
Vicente Reyes covering for us tonight in Ferguson, Missouri. Vicente, thank you.
Right down the block. I'm talking about 5 minutes from my crib, 5-minute drive from my crib, man. 5-minute drive, man. Real talk.
The state of Florida is investigating a police shooting in North Miami.
I don't want to hear that, man. Oh, Hispanic. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Not right now, though. So we got Michael Brown, right? I think I got another one with Michael Brown right here. Let me see. Let me see something.
I believe this is the father in the video. So there's a police officer walking up here that you're looking at.
Yeah, okay.
And then this is the father. We believe he's going to the body. That's what's blurring.
Okay, that's his uncle that's walking up to.
Okay.
Yes.
So
the body's already on the floor.
Okay, whenever his uncle walked up to him to try to see if that was him, because everybody in the neighborhood was telling him that his nephew was shot, he tried to walk up and see if that was him, and then the officers immediately run to him and tell him to get back behind the tape.
And
he asked.
That's that's what we're looking at right now. And so they were trying to go to the body, and the family members were being blocked.
Yes.
PJ, did you get a better? Did you get a better? Were you able to see better of what happened? The confrontation in the car and the shooting.
Well, when I first looked out of my window, it was because Tiffany was calling me to come down. You know, we were on our way to work, so I have my video isn't from that time, but I actually saw with my own eyes starting with the confrontation at the window. It just looked like it was a tussle, some struggle going on. I couldn't really tell from my angle, but then I saw the police just get out and chase him forcefully down the street and shoot him down.
And PJ, when you saw this out your window, when you say you saw a tussle at the window, do you mean that Michael Brown was outside of the police car and the policeman was inside the police car and they were sort of arm wrestling through the window? Or what?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. I mean, like he was out. Michael was outside of the police car, and the police was inside, and just seemed like he was just trying to. It was just some kind of Michael trying to get away really quickly, and the police wouldn't let him. So then,
did you ever
heard the shots fired?
Did you ever see a moment where Michael was in the police car?
No, ma'am.
Because that's what police are saying, that they were in the police car and there was a tussle inside of the police car. And at no time, and I know that you weren't there from the very beginning, PJ or Tiffany, but at no time did you see Michael Brown in the car.
No, not at all.
At all.
And in your estimation, he was trying to get away. Go ahead.
Don, one other important thing that perhaps these young ladies aren't saying is there was if you look at the video, there was a good deal of distance between where the officer fired at Michael Brown, and where he was hitting, where the officer was. I mean, he was, I think, well away from the officers, my understanding from looking at the video and talking to him.
He was really far away from the vehicle whenever the fatal shot was fired.
DJ, did you ever see a moment where it looked as if Michael Brown was reaching for the officer's gun?
No, I couldn't see that closely from my balcony. I could actually see the opposite side of the car, but he was outside of the car, and it just looked like a struggle was going on. And the police actually shot kind of carelessly. They shot my neighbor's building that was on the opposite side of the police car, and they then later came and removed that bullet. So anybody could have been standing right there.
How do you guys feel about the response from the police department and from, I mean, this is your area, your town, St. Louis, Ferguson. I think you say you live in North County, right, which is where Ferguson is, and you live in St. Louis County, correct, Tiffany?
I live in St. Louis City.
You live in the city.
I feel like it's very unfair. If he was trying to get away from him, why did he continue to shoot at him? Exactly. I still don't get that part at all. Like, why was he killed trying to get away from the officer? And even when he turned around and put his arms in the air, he was being overkilled. Shot multiple times.
How far away did he get from the police car?
Oh, he ran a good 20 feet down the street. Yeah, it was a ways from. If you can look at the vehicle, if you can look at the photo, he was way behind the vehicle whenever he was fatally shot. And he was facing the officer with his hands up whenever he went down.
DJ, that first shot that you heard, did that come from the police car?
Yes, ma'am.
And could you tell who fired that first shot?
Oh, well, when I looked out the window, I saw the original tussle going on. I quickly just turned around, grabbed my purse, tried to go run to the other window. And at that time, it was over with. I heard the shots fired, and I saw the hole with the building in it, and Michael was running down the street at that time. So.
All right, guys. We really appreciate you coming on CNN, Tiffany, Piaget, and also Peter. Boy, what? You guys are really composed considering what you witnessed. And again, we're glad that you're here, and we hope that there's peace and there's calm in your town. And if you guys want to come back and talk to us, we'll have you anytime. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for sharing.
There you go. Mike Brown, shot, murdered, killed. You know what I'm saying? I got some information concerning, things that was really going down, you know what I'm saying, at that store and all that. And there was some personal relationships going on over there. You know what I'm saying, that people exaggerate. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here and St. Louis ain't that big. So I done got, information concerning what was going down, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So, but I ain't going to disclose that here, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It be what it be. End of the day, this brother was shot and no charges filed, killed, murdered, once again. Another black man out of here, all right? Okay, so now who we got next? Jordan Davis, killed because he was playing loud music. Shooter found guilty of first-degree murder. All right, black man, you got to watch out for the house parties, the barbecues and all that. You just can't be just playing music out here. I mean, we were jamming last night, but I'm saying. All right, so let's see what's going on over here. Jordan Davis, playing music. How many heard of this story? All right. Why is that still there? That's supposed to be there. Damn. Okay. Right here.
A man in Florida says all he did was ask a group of teenagers to turn down the volume, but then he says he was forced to defend himself by pulling out a gun and opening fire. There was emotional testimony this weekend in a rare Saturday court session, and ABC's Lindsay Janis has the latest. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning, Dan and Bianna. It all started 16 months ago on Black Friday when the defendant, Michael Dunn, parked outside of a gas station next to an SUV full of teens playing loud music. He asked them to turn it down. They said they did, but when they turned it back up, now one of them is dead. According to prosecutors, 17-year-old Jordan Davis, seen here in this exclusive YouTube video, was unarmed when they say he was murdered by 47-year-old Michael Dunn. for playing loud music. A detective testifying Saturday he found no weapons inside the parked SUV where Davis and 3 of his friends sat outside a Jacksonville gas station.
Did you see any evidence in any of these locations of weapons?
No, I did not.
Lawyers for Dunn say he was defending himself after he heard threats and saw a gun inside the SUV in an emotional.
They always see something. They always see the smoking gun.
Testimony Dunn's fiance seen in the surveillance footage inside the gas station where the shots rang out. Oh my God, can you hear it? Describing that fateful night.
What did the defendant say?
I hate that dumb music. On Friday, Davis's friends answering questions too.
Isn't it true that the music was so loud that the windows and mirrors were vibrating in that SUV?
So what?
Yes, sir.
Tevin Thompson testifying when Dunn parked next to them and asked them to turn down their music, they did, but they didn't.
The white man got the teardrop, the nerve to have some damn tissue in his goddamn eye. He had the nerve to sit there wiping your damn tears. You done call somebody mother, father, sister, brother, family members to cry because you done took somebody up for playing fucking music. Are you out of your goddamn mind? These people are evil. Evil.
Davis wanted it turned back up.
What did Jordan Davis say?
A minute later, prosecutors say Dunn pulled out a gun and started firing 9 rounds. Then the boys, realizing their friend had been shot.
Was he making any sounds that you could hear?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Like gasping for air.
In the courtroom, Davis's parents wiping away tears,
Father and mother.
reliving their nightmare.
Dunn's been charged with first-degree murder in Davis's death and also faces 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder for shooting at the 3 others in the vehicle. Dan and Bianna, this case has been compared to the Trayvon Martin case. It also happens to be the same prosecutor, but I spoke to ABC's legal affairs anchor Dan Abrams. He says there's a key difference here. There was no question that there was an altercation, so it may be hard to prove self-defense.
That also happened in the same state as well. Lindsay, thank you.
Amanda Florida said
Florida Worlds. Right? Playing a lot, and that's Miami bass sound, so they like to play their music, huh? Right? Now you gotta watch out playing your music. Jordan Davis, shooter found guilty of first-degree murder, done. That's why you had the teardrops. It was over for that. Okay, so we got 3 cases thus far where these damn heathens, Edomites, was found guilty. Everything else thus far is Zechariah 11:5. Okay, let's go to Sandra Bland, a sister. Here we got the sister pulled over. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on this. Sandra Bland, sister, pulled over for traffic ticket. Here we go with another traffic violation. Tasered and arrested, suspicious suicide while in jail, no charge. Yeah, whatever. Here we go. That's another Freddie Gray. Okay, so let's get it. Let's watch the bullshit. Once again, the bullshit. Just in case you didn't know about this, who didn't know, now you're going to find out. Sandra Bland, wait a minute. I thought they got it right here as well. Let's see what that is. Okay, get rid of that. Okay.
Get out of the car now.
Why am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket for the failure?
Out of the car.
Why am I being apprehended? You just opened my car door. You just opened my car door. So you gonna get threatening to drag me out of my own car?
Get out of the car.
And then you
I
gonna
will
stop
light
me?
you up. Get out.
Wow. Wow.
Black woman, you're not safe either. Your man is not safe, nor are you safe. Understand that. This is Sister Sandra Bland. Know what I'm saying? Thinking that it's all good, probably. You know what I mean? What's that? Isaiah 33:34. The vintage shall fail. Right? Let's go.
Wow.
Get out of the car.
For a failure to signal. You doing all of this for a
Get
failure?
over there.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do it. For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Get off the phone.
On my phone.
Get off the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I have a right to record. This is my property. This is my property.
Down.
Sir?
Put your phone down. Right now.
Tall sister, man. She's big enough to beat his ass down.
You gonna find me? Get out! Wow.
You okay? Why would this sister hang herself for a traffic ticket, traffic violation? Let's keep it apart. Who does that? Why would you do that?
I'm waiting on you. This is your job.
Murder.
You seem very irritated. I'm in my car, but I put out my finger. Or you can step on that one. I don't have to step out of my car. Step out of the car.
How he just gonna open somebody's door? You know what I'm saying? That's illegal search and seizure. What, for a traffic violation? You see how these people just sort their authority, man? You see what I'm saying? You gonna tell us you can't smoke a cigarette? Like, what are you doing? You pulling the hole for smoking a cigarette now? What's the problem? But you're free, right, black man? Black woman, you're free.
Put your phone down.
Look at this devil. Look at this demon. Ensanina, by Hispanic descent or Spaniard descent. To never work in law enforcement again. This sister end up dying in police custody. There you go. There you go. There you go. You can't. I mean, you can't make it up. It's right here. It's no. You can't make it up. You see what I'm saying? You can't make it up. So let's do another rundown again. If you go to the store as a child and get some iced tea and Skittles, you can get killed. Murder. Sit in your car reading a book, reading a book in front of your house where you live at, in front of your wife, you get shot. Tatiana Jefferson looking out the window, somebody looking at your window, they kill you in your bedroom. Jonathan Farrell, asking for help, auto accident. Martin Luther King dream don't work here, Jordan Edwards, riding in the car, shot in the back, a teenager, 15 years old, living his life. Stephon Clark, holding the cell phone. Put your cell phone down when the cop roll up. 6 shots in the back, 2 in the front. Amadou Diallo, you can't have a wallet in your pocket. Bernice McBride, action another. I have a dream. We all get along. Neighborhood, help me out. I had an auto accident. You mad? He saw at the world. You killed this 19-year-old woman, female. Tamir Wright, playing with a toy gun. Black children cannot play with toy guns or there's a drive-by by the police officers. Sean Bell, you not getting married this day. 50 shots for you. That's your damn wedding gift for that. Walter Scott pulled over, traffic violation, right? Whatever the case, if you try to run, I'm gonna shoot you in your back and then I'm gonna plant a gun on you. Orlando Castillo pulled over the car to an officer. He had a legally registered weapon in front of his wife, his child, his daughter, murdered. Zachariah 11-5. Ayanna Jones, deeply accidentally shot by a baby. 7-year-old shot by the cop. Officer cleared. Zachariah 11-5. Terrence Crutcher, disabled vehicle. Once again, car broke down. Shot by police officer was found not guilty of manslaughter. Zachariah 11-5. Alton Sterling, selling CDs, trying to make an honest living. Zachariah 11-5. Freddie Gray, Zachariah 11-5. Right? Beaten to death by officers, but they don't know how he got beaten down when he was in police custody. John Corford shopping at Walmart. Wally's World, BB gun, shot down, murdered in Wally's World. Zachariah 11-5. Michael Brown, Zachariah 11-5. Jordan Davis, playing music, being a teen, black in America, at the gas station, murdered. Sergeant Bland pulled over, traffic ticket. You can't get pulled over these days because why? Zechariah 11:5 coming, no charge. You don't work for the police force no more. Go about your business. This sister end up being hung in jail. You're going to hang yourself over a traffic ticket. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. We have both them Jean shot at home. What police officer mistook for her own officer, what's that? Shot at home, while police officer mistook for her own officer found guilty of murder. This also happened down in Texas, I believe. Okay, let's see what this shit is about here. Here we go again. Well, I see a whole lot of damn videos up there. Let's get rid of this one. When I was Sergeant Bland already, we ain't gotta watch that one again.
A new development in that dramatic murder trial underway in Dallas. We're now seeing body cam video from the night a police officer killed her neighbor.
Killed her neighbor. You can't. Martin Luther King, take her to the drink.
Well, Michael, good morning. Jurors watched this dramatic video, this chilling body cam video that shows officers in their desperate scramble to reach the 4th floor of the Southside Flats in Dallas. It's the night Amber Geiger shot 26-year-old Logan John. And we expect another busy day in trial as prosecutors could potentially call more neighbors to testify about what they saw and heard, and also forensics experts. Robin?
A lot of people are watching this case. All right, Marcus. Hi, everyone.
Okay, we got to protect the white girl. We got to protect Miss Ann because she's Miss Ann. She can't do no wrong. Okay? She can't do no wrong. Okay? Okay? And officer found guilty of murder. Zechariah 11:5 ain't work for thou. It was over for thou. Okay? So now we're going back in the back a little further back. Oscar Grant, handcuffed and face down. Officer shot him in the back. Here we go again. See the cowardness of these people, man. And first of all, let me say something about this. How the fuck you don't know where you live? How the fuck you don't know where you live? How long you lived there? You only lived there for one day. You did a 14-hour shift. This is the first time you moved there. And you only lived there for one day. And all of a sudden now you go to the wrong apartment, in the wrong apartment. How the fuck do you do that? What kind of shit? These damn white people are the damn devil that the Bible speaks of. Are you serious? Deceitful is that. That's the word devil means. Deceiver, liar. What damn nerve? Your ass is locked up. God damn it. All right, so we're going to see Oscar Grant. Oakland, California.
This is a collection of videos showing Bay Area transit police
Young people.
struggling with one of the suspects in train disturbance. And you'll see an officer in the background reaching for what appears to be something on his belt as his partner helps restrain him from the front. As you can see, a number of people
Putting the knee game. They go that knee on the neck, on the head, all kind of madness. See that? Wow. Next month, former transit police officer Johannes Mercero is set to be sentenced on involuntary manslaughter conviction in the New Year's Day 2009 death of Oscar Grant. Transit police officer. Yep, you can't ride the train, black man, because you get shot in the back, right? Handcuffed and everything. You get shot in the back, being handcuffed on the train, black man. Did you know that? You didn't know that, huh? And now you know. Handcuffed, face down, officer shot him in the back. Officer found guilty of involuntary manslaughter. He ain't get no time for real. He ain't get no time for real. But, you know, it wasn't a complete Zechariah 11:5, but he ain't get no time for real. Okay, right? So be careful when you go on the train. Corey Jones, waiting by his disabled vehicle. Here go another disabled vehicle, was shot 3 times by a police officer who was found guilty of murder. Let's see what this is about here. Let's see this. What's his name again? Corey Jones. Right here. Let's get this one right here.
This morning, an independent investigation is underway after the deadly shooting of a Delray Beach City employee by a police officer.
A worker.
31-year-old Corey Jones moonlighted as a musician.
21 years old, not selling drugs, robbing nobody. None of that. Trying to stay positive. Guess what happened to him? That's it.
Anquan Bolden. He had car trouble early Sunday morning when he was approached by a plainclothes police officer who drove up in an unmarked squad car. What happened next is under investigation.
Family members say they knew something was wrong when Corey Jones didn't show up for home. He played drums at the Bible Church of God in Boynton Beach, where his grandfather serves as bishop. After leaving a gig in Jupiter, Florida early Sunday morning, Jones's SUV broke down on an Interstate 95 exit ramp. He called a bandmate for help, who called roadside assistance. Just after 3 a.m., a police officer arrived. In a statement on Facebook, the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department said, quote, Newman Raja on duty in a plainclothes capacity.
Sounds like Elam to me. Elam, the Slurpee man, in the words of our brother that passed away, one lawyer.
An unmarked police vehicle stopped to investigate what he believed to be an abandoned vehicle. As the officer exited his vehicle, he was suddenly confronted by an armed subject. As a result of the confrontation, the officer discharged his firearm, resulting in the death of the subject. Officer
Scared to death. Look at this.
Joined the force in April. The 38-year-old officer was not wearing a body camera, and none of the department's squad cars are fitted with dashboard cameras. Jones was a graduate of the University of Akron in Ohio.
Wow, this man was a graduate student, has a master's, work a job, does music, played for his church. You know, they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. But he was not nobody out here breaking any laws. Another car issue, and now he's off the planet. See, you don't know how this. You don't know, man. You just don't know.
It's a big blow.
With no cameras and no known witnesses, his family wants answers.
He grew up on the drums over there, and we taught him, a few things about life and being a gentleman.
Palm Beach Gardens police have not said what type of weapon Jones allegedly had. Relatives said they don't think he owned a gun. Officer Raja has been placed on paid administrative leave following departmental policy.
Right, they always still get to get a check.
Thank you so much.
After they embodied us, right? So let's go see what happened to this guy, because there's a video on him. Anyway, let me go over here. Yeah, phone was sent it to 25 to 2. Yeah, let's get this. Let's see how thou lookest over there, my friend.
Raja, the former Palm Beach Gardens policeman, sits in jail facing a 25-year prison sentence for the shooting death of local drummer Corey Jones. All that at the end of a sentencing day filled with emotional pleas from two families torn apart by one chance fatal encounter. Newman Raja did not say a word on his own behalf.
On count one, I hereby sentence to 25 years.
But his family and the Jones family filled the courtroom with their pleas.
My son is not here. We're still suffering.
Corey Jones shot and killed by Raja while waiting for help with his broken down car off I-95 in 2015.
And on count two, I hereby sentence Mr. Raja to 25 years.
An all-white jury had convicted Raja of manslaughter and attempted first-degree murder. Today, race was often mentioned at this sentencing drama. There was Raja's brother, also in law enforcement.
As an American Muslim, as a proud American Muslim, we stand here. We're not light enough, we're not dark enough.
And there was the Jones family attorney, Benjamin Crump.
This is the first time in over 30 years that a police officer has been convicted for killing a black person in the state of Florida. It is a milestone for many black Americans.
A plea today for leniency from Raja's wife.
I'm so sorry for the Jones family and their loss.
I don't want to hear you so sorry that damn you get your head chopped the hell off. The hell you talking about? Nobody care about your fucking sorries. Must be out your mind. The most I say you murder somebody, you up out of here, fam. The hell out of here. That's why we have to rule this world, man. Righteousness of the Most High. You see what I'm saying? You damn heathens are wicked, man. Oh my goodness. You see how evil these goddamn heathens are? That's just total disrespect. Everything you said about the sorries and everything go out the window. Are you saying he's a good man? He's a good man to you. He ain't no good man to us. Unbelievable. 25 years. Reynolds for life. Come on, E with the big diva goddamn earrings on. Come on now. Going on. You really need to be a diva at at such an event as this? Really? Negroes. Come on. Come on. Come on, sisters, like, come on, man. I can see if you're like in your 20s or something, maybe 90s. Come on, stop it. Sheesh, Negroes.
Mr. Rogers made a wrong, bad mistake, and he got to pay for it.
Next up, lengthy appeals by Raja's defense team, the federal civil lawsuit faced by Raja. The legal battles, it seems, are far from over.
Oh, I mean, it was all about the brother, man, but that was this off, man. Whatever. Well, they trying to make us look crazy, right? Okay, so we coming towards the end, but not really towards the end. I've got so many extra stuff up here. I don't remember having all that up there. Let me go through some of this stuff right here. I'm about to do a part 2 on this because this is kind of going along. Okay, so no Zechariah 11 for his ass. His ass is 25 years, and I hope his ass is literally getting his shit split. Literally. Okay? Real talk. So what we got up here now? Okay, yeah, we got him. We just got you. You done. You finished. Zechariah 11:5 ain't word for law. Oh, I got way more for him now. You out of here. 25 for law.
Back here now to that other major story.
All right, so we got this already. We're not gonna go on that one right quick. Let's see what we got over here. Some joints that y'all ain't hear.
That other major.
Okay, hold up. That's 2 of them at the same time. Okay, that's the jogger world. Well, I mean, hey, let's just recant it. You know, he's there on the list. Let's just recant this. Brothers went out there. Shout out to HOI. The pull-out boys went out there and regulated and made sure they showed up. Shout out to the NFAC going out there representing. And that damn, all of them is charged for murder. Look at him. He's trying to avoid what's going on. They didn't want to even show him fall, man. See what I'm saying? Go all the way out with it, man. Go all the way out with it, man. 25-year-old. You see how they be killing our young people, man? The young men, man. Ridiculous, man. You know, we ain't got to talk about that's all current right now. Dre Sean, y'all remember this one? Young brother on there now, he was going off. Obviously, he was going off, but that he deserved to get shot as he flee. That's the question.
Director Hodgson is also asking the FBI and U.S. Attorney to monitor the investigation.
It was right here where 21-year-old Sean Reed's life came to an end. People watch it all play out on Facebook Live. It's something his family won't be able to forget.
And he was talking to me on the live. And he like, sis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm like, brother, what are you doing? We can't think for him.
Those were Jasmine Reed's final moments with her younger brother, recording himself live as he led police on a chase on Indy's northwest side, originally catching IMPD's attention for what they call reckless driving. Eventually, Reed got out of his car and ran. Police say then exchanging gunfire with an officer, later shot and killed him.
I knew my brother thought the situation was just going to go differently. I know he did. I never really didn't think they was going to shoot him down like that. He was scared.
Sean as he went by, but Dre to his family was the life of the party. His sister saying he was always smiling.
He went to there for us to do good. He went to hell, fight, protect, and serve. Like they were supposed to protect and serve my brother.
We have confirmed with the United States Air Force that he served as an airman first class for 9 months. They say Reed did not serve a full recruitment contract, but can't share why under the Privacy Act.
He was definitely not a bad person, I promise. He was scared just like anybody else. He's young, he has goals. He knew that the generation we got going on now. My brother was trying to get away from it.
His family admitting
the chase was wrong. My brother was wrong for doing the chase. That's right, but my brother he definitely did not deserve to be shot like that.
Saying they could have visited him in jail, but this way, they'll never speak to him again.
He can't call his mother. He can't call my dad.
Working for you, Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
In the Facebook Live video.
All right, a lot of y'all saw this already on my channel. A lot of y'all done seen this on Facebook. So the young man was really going down the wrong path, being deviant. You see what I'm saying? What he was doing was off. You see what I'm saying? And the decision that he made, unfortunately, it ended where it ended at. You see what I'm saying? The scriptures tell us to agree with our adversaries quickly while in the way, obey these laws that's not against the Most High, and those that's, you know, these traffic laws or these penal codes, things that you have to follow these things. That's what it is. You just can't just be reckless out here, man. But do he deserve to get shot? You want another piece? Do he deserve to get shot in the back? No. Okay, so we can close this out. Let's see the next video. That was Dre Sean Reed or Sean Reed. Oh, we got his father here. This is his father. He looked just like him.
It's going to be a closed chapter. Exactly. This the whole murder and disrespect the whole situation. Like, I mean, how can you say that and then try to justify that he didn't get murdered? You know what I mean? Like you said in them comments, like y'all was like it was premeditated, like y'all wanted it to happen, and it happened. I want justice, bro. I don't want my son to be no sadistic. I don't want him to be the reason why. You know what I'm saying? That he's going to be another person that after a couple weeks we leave it alone. It happened. It's nothing done. It needs to be something done. The officer or the officers that are involved, they need to be dealt with. They need to be done. They need to be disciplined. He never shot the gun. My son the game.
Grand Theft Auto or some shit.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto or something. You're playing a game. You're a grown man. I mean, you have a job to do. You're supposed to protect and serve, not kill and ask questions later. That's what the police been on. All because of incidents that had nothing to do with my son. My son had nothing to do with the incident.
All right, that's the father of the young brother Sean that was shot and killed by law enforcement. Okay, all right. So we're gonna play Breonna Taylor. Right. Let's get this ad here. Let's go back.
Kentucky, where we're seeing photos of Breonna Taylor's apartment following the deadly police encounter for the very first time. Now, these photos, released by Taylor's family lawyer, show the damage caused by the police after they entered the apartment with a search warrant and fired more than 20 rounds on March 13th. Taylor was hit at least 8 times. After gaining national attention, the case will be handed over to the FBI and the U.S. Attorney's Office once the local investigation is complete. So Tessa Duvall has been reporting extensively on this fatal shooting. She's a reporter for the Courier-Journal in Louisville. Thank you so much for joining us, Tessa. So we're learning more information about what happened that night, and we're seeing these photos. Are the photos giving us any additional information about why things went so badly?
Absolutely. These photos are showing just the extent of damage that took place in her apartment. And so what we've learned, through court document, through a lawsuit, through Breonna Taylor's family attorneys, is that officers fired from multiple locations. And so with these photos, we are able to tell, really the extent of the damage in her home and in her kitchen and her bathroom and bedrooms, the patio door, sliding glass patio door into her apartment. You can tell there are bullet holes through the curtains that were drawn and the glass is shattered. So that really backs up one of the large claims made in this lawsuit that, officers were firing from multiple locations and perhaps did not have a line of sight when they were shooting.
We also know that the judge issued a no-knock warrant. What does that mean? Why is that a critical step in this case?
Well, this is current, man. Y'all can watch this footage, man. I'm gonna go to the next footage so y'all can see what's going on over here. Some things that y'all probably ain't even aware of. This is how to play this one.
Protesters demand justice today. Tonight, Abigail discovered the rally outside Mental Hall, where she also talked with family members.
Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Breonna Taylor!
It's the first we see Kenneth Walker out in public since Breonna Taylor's death has sparked a national outcry. Walker seen standing outside the courthouse just moments after the protest wrapped up. He was surrounded by family, friends, and supporters following a judge's approval to dismiss his charges.
Her engagement ring is in my jewelry box right now.
Oh, my Lord.
There are baby shoes that they were preparing to have a life for.
Kenneth's mother, Valisha Walker, says dismissing his charges won't fill the void her son is still trying to process.
Loves his love of his life. I don't allow anger to control me. This is God's plan. I may not like all of it, but it's his plan and his purpose, and the truth will prevail.
Faith leaders, community members, and activists from New York City spent Tuesday morning outside Metro Hall hoping their voices would be heard by Mayor Greg Fisher.
We actually have a one-way ticket. We are going to continue to watch this case.
Taylor's aunt, Bianca Austin, says that the former EMT moved to Louisville from Grand Rapids, Michigan in search of better opportunities.
For her not to even be here is devastating. That boy will always be there.
Mayor Greg Fisher is a spokesperson. Gene Porter says that
you can't even live your dream in the so-called American dream, and it ended in a nightmare for this young lady. How about that? She moved from Grand Rapids, Michigan, to come over here to live, to have a better life and do something and being an EMT, helping people, right? You know what I'm saying? People that's injured, shot, health problems, and then here you are in your home, in your living room, and you get shot and killed.
there's a process they have to follow. In a statement sent to WHAS, she said in part, the Attorney General will decide whether to file criminal charges against the officers, and from there, LMPD's Professional Standards Unit will conduct an investigation to determine if they violated department policies. Reporting in Louisville, Sinaiga Rodriguez, WHAS 11 News.
Man, that could be any one of us, man. For real, man. I was, and this is all current right now. These is current things that's happening with the brother out in Georgia, with this thing in Louisville. Okay, with the thing in Minneapolis. It's crazy. Hold up, this is some new footage that nobody's seen of what happened to George Floyd. Right? This is when they pulled them over. Here go another traffic stop, y'all. Black man, be careful. He's driving a Mercedes truck. Matter of fact, I drove that truck too. I drove that truck back in the early 2000s. That SUV. You know what I'm saying? So he's riding, you know what I mean? Riding good, working, doing his truck driving thing. You know what I'm saying? A brother to Steven Jackson that used to play for the Indianapolis Pacers, and San Antonio won a championship over there. So we got new security videos for shows events leading up to George Floyd's arrest. So there's two people in the car. Like a quiet street. So they must have riding in an unmarked car. They looking to get in some the fuck with somebody. I'm sorry, I gotta eat. There's more people in the car. They ain't even gonna help. Look at this, man. Look at this. They ain't even gonna check up on a man now. He about to grab his gun. He saw the woman. If it's the brother, he would have pulled that joint out already. This guy pulling off. He said, "Oh, I'm up out of here." Where's their police card? So now, obviously, this dude is way bigger than this guy. He's not resisting arrest. He's not resisting. White people riding their little bicycles across. People across the street looking. Regular routine in Minneapolis, probably. Now he's nowhere near his car. The hell he picking up, and why is he sweating to pick him up for? How the hell did he get all the way back to his car? They taking him across the street. How did he get back to the car? Or maybe that's where everything, oh, that's where it happened at over there. Man, they got more footage, man. Come on, man. They got more footage than that. But anywho, there go the footage, y'all. I'm thinking that the police car was over there. I'm bugging. I was tripping. All right. Well, we only see that. I'm gonna go another 5 minutes, man. I think I went long enough, but you know, we have a Kai Gurley that was shot and killed up in Brooklyn. You see what I'm saying? I think it was on Brownsville Projects in the hallway. You know. Where's the volume at? This is how the buildings look in the city. You know, niggas be out there smoking weed, getting high, doing whatever they doing in the hallway. But he was just walking, trying to get out the building when this happened to him. And these cops walking up in the hallway, shook to death. Don't know what's going down because, you know, drug transactions stuff be going down in the project. He came down, got hit. I don't even know why I didn't want to pick this video. This video is trash. But I mean, it's showing, you know. But I'm gonna end this, man. I'm just gonna really end. I'm gonna do a part 2 because I want to show about the women getting hit up out here. You know, obviously we got this brother here, Eric Gardner. Okay. We have, who else we have here? I'm gonna go over these a little later, but I'm tired. There's just so much. We got this sister here, Corinne Gaines. Okay. Corinne Gaines. Right. We have, who else we have over here? Corinne Gaines. We have Kendra James. Kendra James shot at the cop shooting.
It was 10 years ago today. A Portland police officer shot and killed 21-year-old Kendra James. Shooting sparked protests.
Listen, I'm so tired. I know y'all probably tired of watching it. We got timeline of Tanisha Anderson, women who died in Cleveland police, right there. We also have those two things of those. We got Eleanor Bumpers back in the day. I gotta show this one. They don't give a damn who they kill. This is an older lady. I think I'm just gonna upload this to my channel and change the volume because it's an old video. But she was in her 60s and they murdered her in her own house. Okay, so we also have Man, this was ridiculous here. I gotta show this.
New accusations tonight of police using excessive deadly force caught on cell phone video.
Give your head, give your head!
Police make this.
You know you finished if you're gonna get finished again, because obviously he must be doing something to be in a wheelchair. But now he's gonna get murdered in the wheelchair. The black man can't even be in a wheelchair. Can't get no Skittles, no soda, no iced teas, no nothing. Totally finished. How are you that damn scared of somebody in a damn wheelchair?
Gunshot 10 years ago. On Wednesday, police say they
ain't that something? Got shot 10 years ago from a gunshot, and
thought he was reaching for a gun. Moments later, a barrage
self-inflicted gunshot.
McDowell's mother disputes
that man went out in a
was
blaze.
recovered near her son's body.
This is unjust. He had his hands on his lap when he opened and fired on him 5 more times.
The 4 officers involved have all been put on paid administrative leave pending an investigation.
Like she had a
in the last 5 months, there's been a sharp uptick in officer indictments. At least 14 police officers have been charged with committing murder, homicide, or manslaughter.
See, at least 14 officers charged murder, homicide, manslaughter. When I do a part 2, y'all gonna be blown away.
While on duty. It is unclear whether the 911 call saying that he shot himself was accurate. The local NAACP is asking for an independent investigation.
Woo, boy. You can't get Skittles, iced tea, can't get help from nobody, can't sit in your car to read a book. You can't be in a wheelchair. You can't go to the party, chill out when you're 15 years old. Can't be a neighbor, can't be neighborly. You can't do a damn thing. Shit, it's crazy. Woo! Oh, here's a good video right here. Check this one out. Paybacks. Little cops.
You do that again, we're shooting you. Do you understand?
This is not the black man here, though. Okay? Now, to be just, you're still a human being. You're supposed to have rights. And if this shooting is justified or not, you see what I'm saying? We shall see. But I'm sure my brothers and sisters will comment on the comic board. If I'm not mistaken, this came video right after a lot of things were happening to black people getting shot, but I got to confirm that a little later on. But, you know, I don't want to be like, you know, maybe this is a movie scene or something. I don't know, but let's see.
You think you're going to fall on your face. Your hands go back in the small of your back or down. We are going to shoot you. Do you understand me?
Boy, they do a lot of talking.
An officer then orders Shaver to crawl toward him. He complies, but then moves his right hand behind him despite the warning. Officer Philip Mitchell Brailsford fires 5 rounds, killing Shaver. Brailsford was charged with second-degree murder over this January 2016 shooting. In an interview with police, he said he thought Shaver was going for a gun, saying, quote, "He could have easily and quickly drawn a weapon down on us and fired without aiming."
Well, I know some brothers, I know a lot of brothers and sisters going to be saying in the spirit of Malcolm X. You know what he said in the movie? The chicken has come home to roost. All right? I mean, that was right on white crime here. I guess that's, I don't know. Okay, we got oh yeah, this is ridiculous. This brother got shot with his hands on the ground. This man got shot while his hands on the ground, man. Ain't that something?
That major outrage this morning after a behavioral therapist.
The black man, the behavior therapist, worker, client. This client looked more dangerous than him on the ground. You can't put your hands up, black man. You still get shot.
Yellow shirt works at an assisted living facility, and the man at his feet is a 23-year-old with autism who ran away from the group home. Listen as Kinsey talks to police. Kinsey even tries to calm the young man with autism. At some point, one of the officers shoots Kinsey, but he survives and speaks with Fox Station WSVN from his hospital bed, recounting what he told that officer.
And I'm telling him again, sir, there's no need for a firearm. I'm unarmed. He's an autistic guy. He had a toy truck in his hand. When he hit me, I'm like, I still got my hands in there. I said, no, I just got shot. And I'm standing there, I'm like, sir, why did you shoot me? And his words to me, he said, I don't know.
Video of the actual
The damn devil is in him. That's why.
Shooting hasn't been released, but this is the moment right after. And this morning, Kinsey.
Well, I tell you, listen, if you say this man ain't the devil, then you're the devil. That's just that. You don't know.
The FBI is
Yeah. Go back to Genesis, the damn 4th chapter. Oh, that's the same guy from earlier.
Citizen on the street. You have to live by that decision. And so
That's the same guy from earlier. My bad. I'm trying to run through this.
For the first time, we are seeing some of the evidence from the trial of former officer Mohammed Noor, who was convicted of murder, shooting death of Justine.
Oh yeah, the black man goes to jail for shooting the white woman up. Oh yeah, the black man right here. He shot the white woman. It ain't gonna work out for a while like that.
Tonight, the officer who shot 40-year-old Justine Damon
I'm sorry, I'm
in the
home.
alley behind her Minneapolis home found guilty of third-degree murder and manslaughter, but not guilty of second-degree murder. 2 years ago, Officer Mohammed Noor responded with his partner to Damon's 911 call about a possible rape behind her home.
You like an Ethiopian.
Damon came out of her home into the alley behind it. 4 minutes later, an officer was performing CPR on the 40-year-old yoga instructor.
Shots fired.
Yoga world.
She had moved to the U.S. from Australia a few years earlier and talked about it in this video.
I've moved my whole life over, and that in itself had been quite a surprise.
At trial, prosecutors argued Noor violently gunned Damon down through the open driver's side window when she appeared on the side of the squad car. They claimed he abused his authority to use deadly force. But defense attorneys claimed Damon startled the officers by banging on the door as she approached, and when she raised her arm, Noor made a split-second decision to protect his partner. Damon died just 3 weeks before her wedding day.
Hey. It may have been the next day, but it's been 3 weeks. Sean Bell. Okay.
4 years for the manslaughter charge and 12 years for the
Okay, so I believe he's a Cushite, and he's done. He shot the white woman. It's a wrap for a while. It's over for a while, buddy. It's over, Cush. All right, you going. Oh yeah, I showed this earlier. So let me kill this one. But I got a good video for y'all. I think I'm almost done with all the videos. You know, we already got the jogger. Okay, we saw that. We saw that. Breonna Taylor, Eric Gardner. Y'all know that. You know, I think he was in Staten Island.
About to be arrested in Staten Island, New York, but something.
A brother trying to make some money like the other guy that was selling the CDs.
That's Garner, a black 43-year-old father of 6 weighing 350 pounds. Several New York City police officers are about to take him down.
And he didn't try to resist. He didn't really try to resist arrest, man, because he's too big. He wanted to do that so bad, and nobody moving his arm.
Garner was later declared dead at a nearby hospital. Police say he had a heart attack and died on the way. Less than a month after his death, the New York City medical examiner made the official ruling. The cause of death, compression of neck, a chokehold, plus compression of chest and prone positioning during physical restraint by police. His death was ruled a homicide. Complicating matters, the ME also found that asthma, obesity, and cardiovascular disease were contributing factors. The city erupted in protest.
We actually came out here to give support and make sure that we show the family that are gone, that we out here and we feel for them.
New York City's mayor called it a tragedy, promising a full review. The police commissioner promised to get to the bottom of it.
Says defined in the department's patrol guide that this would be to have been a chokehold.
A grand jury was convened to decide.
Smashing the man's head on the floor.
It began hearing testimony back in September.
I just want them to do the right thing and get the justice for my husband.
The jury is expected to announce its decision by the end of this week. Meanwhile, the community is working to prevent another Ferguson.
I tell you, man, say what you want to say.
New York grads isn't taking any. The NYPD reportedly sent detectives to learn more about professional agitators and about strategies to prevent the same thing from happening in New York. Staten Island's District Attorney Daniel Donovan isn't talking, but New York police.
Man, I'm gonna stop this, man, because you Negroes in New York, man, bunch of sellouts, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. St. Louis got less than 500,000 people, and these cats turned up out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They turned out. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna show the sister too, man, because this was wicked right here with the sister too, man. Let's just get them almost done.
Killed the mother after a 6-hour standoff. But Gaines' family claims police and Gaines sparked outrage nationwide. Baltimore County Police shot and killed the mother after a 6-hour standoff. But Gaines' family claims police were reckless that day, and the 23-year-old should still be alive. JZ is live at Baltimore County Circuit Court. Rick Ritter has been following this trial all week long and has the new developments. Rick?
Well, Jess, today we heard from the medical examiner who said Gaines was shot a total of 5 times. We also heard from the major who oversaw the standoff that day, and Jay Wendell Gordon, the family's attorney, fired back at him, saying there should have been more negotiating and officers should have dropped their weapons. Video of the 6-hour standoff quickly went viral as Corin Gaines live streamed the confrontation with Baltimore County Police before she was shot and killed.
What are they trying to do?
Now, more than a year later, Gaines' family is seeking $4 million, claiming police were reckless and irresponsible.
We feel confident, as confident as we always did about our facts that we had to present.
The medical examiner testified Friday saying Gaines' death was ruled a homicide, that she was shot 5 times in the chest, back, arm, wrist, and thigh, injuries that were rapidly fatal, and most likely caused her to die within seconds to minutes.
I hope that all the facts that we presented resonates with the jury.
Also taking the stand, Major Woodland Wilson with Baltimore County Police, who oversaw the standoff back in 2016. Wilson admitted he was quickly made aware of Gaines' mental illness, but her fiance told them Gaines skipped her medication that day, that Gaines was inadvertently pointing her shotgun at her son. Gaines had said to officers, "Put your guns down and I'll put mine down." Family's attorney, J. Wendell Gordon, fired at Wilson in the courtroom. "You had all that manpower and not one person could put their weapon down? You couldn't offer any compromise?" Police said Gaines threatened them with her shotgun, leaving officers with no choice but to fire, a decision that will soon be in the hands of an all-female jury.
You know, this is trial, and
sister gone. You gonna pull a shotgun out? Might as well use it, because they damn sure gonna use theirs, man. So this is my last video. I'm not gonna show, you know, y'all can look up Kendra James, man. This is gonna be my final video right here. I'm gonna show this one right here. This is hold on. Oh, yeah, white police officer kills a black woman in her home.
The white police officer shot and killed a black woman inside her own home.
Here goes another one. Oh, that's her. That's it for taking out the sister. Well, guess what? We got a video for y'all. Here's a good video for y'all. Let's conclude my session today. The black man cop. Justice. Shalom. Uh-oh.
she's not an employee.
Hey, go back over there.
You're gonna have to shoot LB.
Well, this is not going to end well. What she was doing on the phone is still not clear. But more importantly, why she did not put down those scissors is still unclear. Now, this is where it becomes extremely violent. But tell us what you think. Did the officer make the right decision? Let's head back to the scene. She's not dropping the scissors.
Hey, if you come over here, I'm gonna kill you.
She challenges the officer and
there you go, y'all. Vengeance, judgment. I'm sorry. The shorty did a front flip, a cartwheel. I'm sorry. Oh, I mean, I'm frustrated because all the killings of all people, man. It's just like, she actually gets shot.
Obviously, the counter is a barrier between the officer and the suspect. Why didn't she just comply and put down the scissors? She charges the officer and he opens fire.
Hey, if you come over here, I'm gonna kill you.
Here we go. Boom! Flip over worlds. Hold up, y'all off, man. Come on, man. Y'all can't be doing that. Come on, black man. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's off. I'm sorry. She threatened the black man that the sisters didn't comply, didn't listen. He gave her all opportunities. That's crazy. Yo. Hey, y'all can't be laughing, man. Okay, that's Miss Ann. Oh, y'all can't. Come on, man. Yo, sorry. I'm sorry. She tried to stab him with the scissors. He told her to put the scissors down. Okay? Shalom, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna end this, man. Hey, man. It is what it is, man. I got this article, man. If y'all want to look at this article here, we got these 15 black women were killed during police encounters. Their lives matter too. Okay, I was gonna go over that, add some statistics concerning black men being, look at these statistics, man. Police killed at least 104 unarmed black people in 2015, nearly twice each year. Nearly 1 in 3 black people killed by police in 2015 were unidentified as unarmed. Through the actual number is likely higher due to underreporting. 30% of unarmed people killed by police were black in 2015, despite black people being only 13% of the U.S. population. Unarmed black people were killed at 5 times the rate of unarmed whites in 2015. Should you black men protect yourselves? Should you have some protection? Do you think you should have something on your side? I know Judah the shooter would agree. Huh? Only 13 of the 104 cases in 2015 where unarmed black persons was killed by police resulted in officers being charged with a crime. 4 of these cases have ended in mistrial or charges against the officers being dropped, and 4 cases are still awaiting trial or have a trial on the way. Only 4 cases, Matthew, Abidab, Eric, Harris, Patterson, Brown Jr., and William Chapman, have resulted in conviction of officers involved with a 5th case, Walter Scott, resulting in the officer pleading guilty. Okay? Of the 4 cases where the officers involved have been convicted and sentenced, none were sentenced to serve more than 4 years in prison. Only 1 of 2 officers convicted for their involvement in Matthew Ajibad's death received jail time. He was sentenced to 1 year in jail and allowed to serve his time exclusively on weekends. The officer who killed Patterson Brown was sentenced to only 3 months in jail. Deputy Bates, who killed Eric Harris, was sentenced to 4 years in prison, and Officer Cobb, who killed William Chapman, was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. Officer Slager, who killed Walter Scott and pled guilty, has yet to be sentenced. Those are facts, people. Okay? I was going to go over a lot of these different things. There's a lot of other people they're not mentioning. Okay? You got Keith Childish. You got Betty Jones, right? Kevin Matthews, Michael Knoll. All right, look at all these people. Leroy Browning, Roy Nelson, Miguel Espen. Listen, I'm going to go through these things later on. Okay, but I'm done. I'm tired, man. Look at all the murder of our people around the country. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No officers have been charged. No officers have been charged. Look at the murder of our people. Look at the system. Serve the country and everything. Look. Look at that. Look at this sister there. Redfield, New York State Police officer engaged in high-speed pursuit, crashed and killed 2 pedestrians, Jason and Luna. Look at that. The officers have been charged with a crime for killing this woman. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these killings. Look at these killings of black men, black women. Look at it, y'all. Look at it. I'm done. Oh, praise the God to the Most High, man. I didn't know it was going to take this long. I could go on and on and on and on and on, but I'm beat. I'm tired. I'm turning the AC on, relax and chill. All right, so the moral of the story is, man, this is Babylon the Great, baby. This is not our rest. Acts 3:19, man. Repent, keep the commandments, man. You all praise the God to the Most High. God be good. Woo! That was hard. That was hard. Shalom. I'm up out of here, man. Be good.